by yourself with a dog unless it's like a small dog.
That's why you would get the robot joints.
Nah, but
So
the dog,
because you can even talk through it too.
yeah, but the dog still needs like the attention, the affection, and all that stuff. So like,
I mean,
Like
you
a
buy
cat,
toys.
Cat is
it's not the
independent.
same.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Depends on how long you work.
Yeah,
If you do an 8-hour,
yeah. If it's an 8-hour thing and you're coming home right after, then I'll be like, you can get a dog. But if you're a man to be on road,
yeah,
don't get a dog. Get a
Yeah.
cat.
Dog
If you're
still
doing an
needs-
8-hour and you
yeah.
plan on going back home,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like if I'm like, if I'm like on the Scarborough ends or like Toronto ends, yeah, I'm going straight back home.
Yeah,
Like I might have like, a flex, but if I know I'm going home first,
you go home first if anything.
maybe get a dog
You
sitter.
have to.
Because if anything, you just tell the thing like, yo, I gotta go home to my dog.
You know what I
first.
mean?
And
That's
then she'll be
it.
like, oh,
Oh,
okay,
let me see your dog.
this guy's responsible.
Come on now, yo. When I just went to an event for Maneuver. They did a little collaboration with Black Men Style, and they were just had the event just showing what's going on.
How was
And
that?
it was cool. It was a cool vibe. They had some new products coming out. They had some combs.
Yeah, shout out to Maneuver for that.
They had
Shout
some
out.
beard oil, some oil infused. The combs are oil infused, and they had a beard
That's
a
much
pick.
still.
Yo,
So
a
that's
wait,
pick
really,
is
that's
oil
very
infused.
innovative.
that's
like,
innovative
yeah,
still.
that's
Yeah.
very innovative. Like,
Yo, dog, it's like that. The combs and the picks are vacuum sealed, and you could see the oil in there. So like it's like it looks legit, it looks proper.
So you don't even have to like oil your scalp properly. You can just get the comb
Just
and
use
just
the
comb
comb.
that's
it
what I'm
out.
saying.
Yeah,
Like, yo, they
it's-
made it so efficient that you don't have to do that step of like putting the product in your hand, like the ointment
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Just
Yeah,
having
yeah,
the
yeah.
comb infused. What?
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
shout out to
Mhm.
these
Yo,
guys for real.
yo,
Yo.
Yeah.
Shout out.
it's real dope. Maneuver men's grooving. That wasn't
yeah.
loud
Shout
enough.
out,
Not
bro.
gonna lie. But
No, it'll be louder when
when it comes out?
Yeah, when
Okay,
it comes
okay,
out, it'll be
okay.
louder. I don't
So
know why it's
anyways,
so low right now.
what I'm trying to get to. So I went to that event, and at that event, yo, there was a dude that had a puppy in his hand. Like literally, it's like he brought a puppy.
It was a flex.
Yo, dog, it's
Yo.
it's a pickup, like it's a pickup tactic.
That's what you gotta do though.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
a pickup
if I have
tactic.
if I have a
It's
little
And
maneuver.
also, that
Bro,
can
if-
also be an opportunity because, like, then what if, like, in the future, like, the man decided to, like, yo, let's see if we could create a safe, like, sustainable product for, like, pets now, and then, your dog is looking all.
No, the guy that brought it wasn't one of the guys
Oh,
that
okay,
work
okay,
with
okay,
Maneuver.
okay.
It was a
Mm.
random some dude. I don't know who he is. I don't know his involvement. I don't think he's part of I don't know
Like
if he's
getting
part of
traction,
Blackman
though.
Style. Actually, I don't know, but he was not part of a Maneuver. If he's part of Blackman Style, whatever. If it's something to do with
that's
their
sick,
products,
though.
whatever.
Bro,
Yo, the
that's-
guy had
that's
a
litty.
puppy. And I was
That's
just like,
litty. That's what you gotta
yo,
do.
and I knew it was a tactic because like there's like two girls there and they didn't really talk to like no other people other than like the one guy that invited them. But when they saw the puppy, they were like, oh my god, let me see the puppy. I said, damn,
Hey man, if my dog
I need a
didn't,
dog.
if my dog, if my dog didn't shed as much as
Yeah.
he did, I would definitely would have brought him like out bare times when he was a puppy. But he sheds way too much. So like, if I come out and I had him on my I was holding him like tucked in or something, bare hairs right here. And then when someone else takes him, bare hair.
Dreday is gonna have to walk around with like a lint ruler and
Yeah,
like, a
yeah, I got
pocket.
you. Not even a literal. I got walked like a little handheld.
Yo,
like a
that might
handheld
be something
vacuum.
too. That might be something to it. Like, oh, I'm sorry, he said, let me just get you real quick.
But that's
Slow
back.
music plays. Oh
I
yeah.
came prepared.
That's back when he was a puppy. Now, that
Yeah.
dog's way too like big now to be like walking around under my arm.
Yeah.
And he's like 3 years old. Next year's about to be 4. This dog's in a. He thinks he run things. Too much attitude now.
Hey man.
He thinks he's a big man.
He's a
You
big
did
man,
it.
bro. 18
It's
years old.
based on your own training.
Not just me. It's a family training. Training.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Let's get this intro right. It's the Mossin podcast. You already know what it is. Smash that explode. You already know what
I'm
it is.
smashing it, but like you gotta turn your headphones up if you want to hear
Turn
it
it
louder.
up, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear it, man. But it's all good. It's the Mossin podcast. You got your boy Dre Splash coming in on his own wave. You got
You hear that?
J-Tronics, privy to every ebonics. We got a special guest in the building. You want to go by is that?
I'm Zay, but
Zay
you know what
forever
they call me.
fly.
We got Zay Forever Fly in the
Yeah.
building.
Returning
You got-
guest, by the way.
Return. Were you on that? Oh, you were.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't there
Episode-
though.
This is
Episode
before
24.
Jason's era.
Yeah, I wasn't there. Yeah, coming in with the Biggie sweater. I
Bro,
feel it. I vibes with it.
I fuck with it too.
The Fresh
Yeah.
Prince,
Yo,
the Fresh Prince sweat
it's Coogee,
That's
bro.
Biggie. What are you talking about? That's not Fresh Prince.
looks Fresh Prince to me, bro.
No,
Hey,
that's Biggie
hey.
for sure.
It's a part of the '90s.
Hey, I'm a '90s baby.
Hey,
So,
aren't
you
we
know?
all?
Yeah.
I pay homage to it.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I don't know if you realize, but like, '90s babies are very high demand.
And
I don't know if you guys noticed that.
I mean,
Specify what you meant by
it's
that.
because we're prom right now. It's our prom years.
Yeah, but like, I feel like people look at the '90s. There was so much like great stuff that happened from
Yep.
the '90s,
Yeah.
and I feel like people from like even the '80s, people from the 2000s, they all look at us and they're like, "Yo, like these guys are just different."
Because we're
Because
prom. It's prom for
We're
us right
also
Not even just
born
that,
between
bro.
two eras, so it's like, you know,
now. What you
we
mean?
like
Oh, like the 20th century and the 21st century?
yeah.
Uh,
So we have like technically like the best of both worlds in a sense, but like you
Uh-huh.
know, everyone's like, I think like those '90s is very intriguing, just like, you know,
The babies from it too, bro.
yeah,
The babies, the stuff that happened with hip hop,
yep,
stuff that happened
Music.
with like movies, stuff that happened with just like culture in general, like sports.
yeah. It was a turning point. The 2000s. It was a turning point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
You
also
know, for
true.
technology, like you said, everything is a huge turning point. Like things like moved exponentially.
yeah.
I miss
it's
those
crazy.
days though, like the 2000, like early 2000, how like
Like the
Times are easy, bro.
easy life.
yeah,
Watching cartoons.
You don't gotta
and-
worry about getting canceled.
yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
Oh boy,
Man's
I
are
mean,
calling-
yo, you acting like we were running around maniacs out here.
Nah, bro. You don't remember how the internet was at, like even like when mans were like gaming online, how many times mans are calling you the N word and all that?
Oh, I mean that's like early Xbox.
There was no
days.
rules, bro. There was no
No.
rules
I
back
mean, it's
then.
still like that.
Not as like reckless as it was back then.
It's not as
It
hot.
I would
depends on
come
where you
in.
go.
It's still
I would come
hostile, but
into.
it's like
It's calmed down.
Mm.
yeah.
I remember I would come into like a lobby and I'd be like, "Yo, guys, let's get this dub." And I'm like, "Shut up, nigga." And I'm like,
I've never
"Oh
gotten
shit."
that. I've
Yo,
never gotten that.
Yo, it's usually
Yo.
like when you get thrown in those random party chats, and it's like,
Yeah.
yo,
Mm-hmm.
these guys are just start beaking right away. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up, bro.
To be
Like, you
honest,
know?
I don't think I've ever been called a nigger
Really?
online. No,
I've been called it
I
still.
never. I wasn't on Xbox. I was on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, you guys don't talk to each other
Yeah,
on
we-
PlayStation.
It depends on what you play, but yeah,
You guys don't
basically.
talk to each other. You guys
Depends
never
on
had,
what you play, but
you guys,
yeah,
you guys never had party
it
chats until
depends
recently.
on what you play. If you're doing
Beg to differ.
Cab, we had it on PS3. If you're doing
But at the beginning,
Call
or
of
how
Duty,
long did it take for it
at the
to come?
beginning, yeah, because it was part of PlayStation Plus.
See, Xbox Live, bro.
It's what it
I
is.
can be in a private chat with a man,
Yeah,
and then if anything, if I'm in a party chat, got 8 mans. When they opened up those Xbox chats from 8 to like 16, changed the game.
that's like too many people, too many voices, man. What do you do with that?
Well, not everyone's talking.
Yeah,
You know, you got like in the 16 mans in there.
yeah.
It's probably like 6 mans actually talking.
yeah.
You have like 3 mans are in and out.
Like
and then you have like a couple of mans that's just there.
yeah.
One man busting jokes.
Yeah. I haven't experienced, the racial slurs, but I've experienced plenty of like weird people, like and like the random like gamer girl that asks like weird questions, like she'll come on the mic and she'll be like, "Do you guys like taking it in the bus?" Like, what the fuck, bitch?
I never had
Yo,
that still.
You never had some
never had that.
gamer girls just ask weird questions, so like get a rise and spark conversation. It's like, yo, it's cool sometimes. And other times it's like, yo, this is what y'all really be talking about, and they're always from America too.
Well, yo, bro, those
They're
are the
always
most
from the
ignorant.
States.
Those are probably some of the most ignorant people you'll find, bro.
Wow, I'm not gonna say all that about America, but
Tell me anything different.
I'm not gonna say no comment. Say what you
Americans.
say.
Yo, I
Say
think
what you
I
say.
personally, I think everyone else in the world agrees with it
Yeah.
Okay.
because
Yeah,
there's a certain
100%.
stigma
Okay.
when you go to other countries. If you tell someone from like, if you go to like any other country, especially on the other side of the world, you'd be like, "Yo, I'm from America."
Mhm.
They'll be like,
Yeah,
American?
the scoff. It's
It's a
always a
scoff
soft
as well.
scoff,
Yeah.
bro.
when you're Canadian, they're like,
You guys are the
Canadian.
nice guys.
You guys are nice. You guys
But-
are good youths.
But that also bite you in the ass though, because like
They take advantage of
you
you.
take advantage.
They
of
try
that,
to.
like,
But
they
then
try
that-
to, but like
but
you
then
know,
it depends on your personality when it comes down
Exactly.
to where it's like, are you gonna
Mhm.
be a man to get bullied like that?
yo, listen,
Have you
like
experienced that? Like,
I'll tell you about one of my experience when in Brooklyn. It's like, it was like me and my homie, we went to like, a brunch spot, and like, they clearly knew like, we're not from like there. And it's like, yo, I hear an accent.
you
Where you guys
didn't have the
from?
Coochie sweater yet. So
Nah, I didn't have the coochie setup, but I still pay homage to Biggie though.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, they're like, where you guys from? And we're like, you're from Toronto. And then it's like, oh, you guys are nice. And like, like the way they play it off is like they look at Canadians like weak, nice because like they think we won't like do anything if we
Or
want to
stand
step
up
to
for
you.
yourself. Yeah,
But,
yeah.
They didn't try to step to me because like I was like I hear out. But it's like it's one of those things where like okay, let's see if you guys are actually like about it. Like you can put it to the test if you like.
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
falling. I ain't
Yeah,
no
you
bitch.
gotta-
G check you basically.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. But you gotta be solid when you're out there though because those guys are grinding.
if I'm going to
Yeah.
New York, I'm definitely putting on the New York accent.
Nah.
For sure, I'm putting on the New
I
York
don't want to
accent.
do that.
Yo,
I'm
what's
not
up,
trying to do
what's
that.
up,
Just
kid?
yo,
Bro,
see,
poppin',
because
say?
they know.
You
It's
get-
almost like when
Nah,
man's come-
yo, when I
No,
get into it,
nah,
I can
man,
get good.
bro.
Okay,
I can
I'm
get
telling
good.
you,
when I'm
okay,
into
and
it.
let's say you get into it and they test you. It's
Yeah.
like okay, which side you
Yeah,
from?
we going from the bodega? Yeah, I just gotta be like, yo, I just move over here, you know?
It's
I
got
just,
some bodega.
You just-
Bro,
I just
bodega's
moved-
not city.
I just-
A bodega is a
Yo,
convenience store, my guy.
Yo, I'm right across the bodega down the street on Fifth and Ave. Yo, like, don't even check me. Like, yo, we good, bro, we good. That's how this is the defense mechanism. That's all you gotta be like.
It's
That's
best.
how you gotta
Yo,
move, bro.
don't
You gotta
listen
move
to
like
yo.
that.
Don't
You
listen
gotta
to Jason.
last week.
Don't
Don't
listen to Jason with
guys.
that, cause yo, man's
Yo,
gonna.
If you do
Cause-
that,
cause
if you go
you're
to
gonna say the
Brooklyn,
wrong thing.
I guarantee you,
Crazy. Nah,
you will
man,
get
it's just
pressed.
defense.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just
gonna
defense
say you're gonna say
mechanism.
the wrong thing,
We
and after a
good.
man's gonna be like, "Yo, you're from this." You're like, "Yeah," and you're not even
I'm
know the.
definitely not saying yeah.
And you're not even gonna know.
I'm not saying yeah.
You're not even gonna know.
I'm making everything ambiguous. Like,
Yo, and this
I'm
is the
from,
thing. There can be
I'm
bare
from in
politics.
between Ohio and
Man's gonna be bringing up some next politics. Think he's good, and then
Yeah.
man's gonna get draped up,
Nah,
yo.
nah.
This man will be bringing like start
Nah.
mentioning blogs
Make
that have
everything-
like mere politics.
Yeah,
Bare
everything,
beef, yo.
everything ambiguous, you know. So they can't pin you
Bro,
down
the
exactly.
best thing, well, you don't have to like say what you have to say, but the safe bet was to like upstate because like they won't even gonna like press you like that.
I'm trying to touch some of the what's it called, the queens and stuff like that. If I go down to New York, but like when I
Yo,
go there,
the
I'm going to
bars are
I'm
nice,
going to a
bro.
family though, cause like
Mhm.
I got family that's like I think an hour outside of like the New York City,
Mm-hmm.
and like when I already know when I go down there, they'll show me all the spots. But like, yeah, I'm trying to enjoy like New York. You know,
Yeah.
I'm
Bro,
not just
the best
trying
time to go
I'm
is
not
in
trying
the
to go
summertime.
uptown,
Trust.
but it's hot though.
Nah, trust. me.
Summertime?
Summertime, it's like
What
Little
about
Italy.
spring?
Nice too.
Like the
I
end of
think winter
spring.
time would be the best time.
I went.
Winter?
Yeah, New
Yo,
York
it's
Christmas
brick.
time
It's
is like
brick.
cold.
It's brick.
They don't
It's
get
the
snow
same
like
as-
that.
It's the same as
Nah, bro, it's
Nah,
colder
fam,
over
it's a
there.
different level of cold, bro. I experienced it myself.
Cause
like
isn't New
Thanksgiving,
York isn't New York right beside like one of the oceans?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, we
yeah.
have a lake right here,
Yeah.
a big ass lake right beside.
And
us.
ocean's
What are you
colder
talking
than the
about?
lake, my dude.
Fam, like when
Sure,
you
a
experience
little bit,
that
I
level,
guess.
like you being in the sea and it's just brick cold, fam. It's a different
Yeah.
type of cold.
Yeah, I feel you, but like it's just the Christmas vibe in New York is way different.
Yeah.
Like seeing the
Yeah.
Empire State, seeing Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
like it's like where you want to be for Christmas. I think, just based on like the movies that they put out over the years.
I hear that.
Yeah,
I feel like New York's not that popping, right? Like that.
It's popping, bro.
But episode 45.
Is it episode 45?
Episode 45.
Man, some
45.
awesome podcast, episode 45, man. We coming back at you like Jordan wearing the full 5, baby. Always strapped.
This guy is smooth with the intros.
Yes,
I
sir.
like it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Hey, let's talk about how God didn't want me to
Hear
get the
this guy.
vaccine.
Hear this
Yo.
guy.
It's just things lined up too well and too right for me to ignore. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm telling you, bro. So let's
Yo,
let's
get
start
into it.
off.
I want to hear it.
All right, so this is what happened. I woke up Sunday morning. I was like, man, I'm trying to go back to the arena because to work in the arena, you got to be fully vaccinated. So I said, all right, it's about that time. Let me go get my vaccine. I wake up and I call Shoppers Drug Mart because it was Sunday. They're the only people that would do or administer it on that day, I think, or at least like close to my house. I call. So first you look on the website and it's like, some places are called, some places are walk-in. The place I wanted to go to was call them. No answer. And the store is open. So I'm saying, okay, something ain't right. Let me just go over there. Maybe it's doing like a walk-in. And they just saying update on the site. I go. Yeah. I go. They tell me they are out of Pfizer. Cool.
Pfizer gang.
Pfizer gang. Trying to be part of it. You know what I mean? Couldn't get it. I said, okay, where can I get the Pfizer? They gave me 3 different stores. All right, cool. I'm gonna go to these 3 different stores. You think they have it? Yeah, for sure. They definitely should have it.
Did you
All right,
call?
Cool. Didn't call. I called the 3rd spot. Didn't call the 2nd spot because the 2nd spot was walk-ins.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel I had to call. So I went there. All the Pfizer as well, but they got Moderna. So well, shit. I don't know if I want to go over to this next
The
spot.
hurt sweller.
You know what I mean? Don't know if I want to go to this next spot. I'm getting to that. So it's like, man, what is this? What's the difference? I asked the pharmacist, what's the difference between, Moderna and Pfizer? And she gives me a little breakdown. And in between that breakdown, what I heard was, yeah, if you get the Moderna, this can possibly give you blood clots. I looked at her like, huh?
Wait, I thought that was a Johnson & Johnson that gives you blood clot.
The Moderna it makes your hearts like enlarge.
I think they were saying that for the if you're under like 30 or some shit like that.
Hey, we under 30.
Yeah, we under 30. I feel you.
This is what the pharmacist said.
Hey man, that's why I walked out that time when the thing at when I tried to get my first vaccine shot.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yo, we only got Moderna," and I was like, "Yo, the website says I can get Pfizer," and she's like, "Nah, if you're under 18, only get Pfizer."
At the time, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "Nah, give me back my health card."
Yeah,
I was like, "I'm off of this."
So yeah, same response. It's like, I can get blood clots. Yeah, man, I can't run with that still. So let me go to the 3rd spot. Call the 3rd spot. No answer. Yo, I'm saying, what the fuck's going on with shoppers? At this point, this is when I'm getting the feeling like God doesn't want me to get it today.
Like,
You know what I'm
Jason,
saying?
My strongest soldier.
You know what I mean?
Hold it out.
Like, you're strong. You don't need no vaccine. Strength, no weakness. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Let me go, though. And on the way where I'm going, like, I'm thinking of different, like, scenarios. Like, yo, I'm driving a little fast because I'm trying to get this over with. I'm going fast in, like, areas where I shouldn't be. You might have to block that out and beep that out in case the white number listening.
The scary bear hoping there's no speed cameras.
Yo, speed cameras or just wide them around. Because, like, if I get a ticket, God definitely doesn't want me to get this vaccine today. So, boom, I'm on my way. I reached the 3rd spot. Same shit, sold out of Pfizer. Everywhere sold out of Pfizer. All right, let me go to the last 4th spot, which is, it was like Heart Lake area of Brampton.
Yeah.
Still no Pfizer. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. What's going on?
You might just have to hold on to Moderna, bro. If you're trying to go back to work.
Not doing it.
You're trying to go back to work, you're that mod, bro.
Not doing it. So, at the end of the day, it was like, you know what? All right, I need to get groceries because it was Thanksgiving weekend as well. I'm going to Costco. I'm doing some shopping. Let me go to Costco. So, I hit the light. I make a U-turn. As I make the U-turn, whoop, whoop.
Boy, them.
Bruh. Goddamn whoop whoop, son. So I pull over. First of all, it was me and another guy that made the U-turn, so we both got pulled over. So pulled over.
Yo, you should have kept driving.
Yeah, you should have kept driving. And
Nah.
let him take the.
If I kept driving, he would have chased me down for sure.
You don't know that.
For sure.
Because you would think he's probably pulling over the next man.
No. I was in the back, and the other guy was in front of me.
Oh, never mind that.
Yeah,
I thought you were the man in the front.
No.
Definitely wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
I
pulled over first, and the white car was about to keep going, and then as he got out his car, he pointed at the white car and told him to pull over too. 'Cause the other guy was about to get away. So pulled over. Hey, officer. First of all, I thought it was speeding. I didn't think it was for a U-turn.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, officer, what's going on? Because I was going a little fast. I was trying to get to Costco quick. He's like, hey, what's the problem? He's like, hey, you made a U-turn where you can't make a U-turn. Dead ass, didn't even see the sign.
Well,
yo, who the fuck sees those signs where, like, you can't do U-turn?
I see the signs still.
Sometimes you don't see it. Am I capping? Sometimes you don't see those signs.
You're capping still because they put it right under the light.
Bruh. Sometimes you're not like in the moment where you're trying to get somewhere. You're just like, let me make this turn.
Isn't it a rule though that U-turns are always like illegal though?
Nah, unless there's a sign that says
there's a sign.
But they always put it right where the traffic light is.
Yo, can we talk like, yo, what is the issue with making a U-turn at certain spots? Like if it's like a lane where it's like, buses or like the streetcars go in between, I can understand why you don't want to do a U-turn in that position because it's so much space.
Yep.
But yo, it was like a little island in the middle. There's nothing there. What's the issue? Who am I hitting here?
I'll tell you.
What's the infringement?
So the issue is the fact that like you're like around here, mans can't drive properly. So there's a lot of mans out here instead of trying to make
So it's because of the precedent.
Yeah. So there's people there's people.
Don't judge me to the precedent.
I guarantee it's because there's been a lot of accidents.
For sure.
U-turns,
And I know it.
So they got to slap that on.
Don't judge everybody like that.
You have to.
Bullshit.
You have to.
Nah.
So what
Because
happened?
if there's too many mans doing it, you gotta put a sign there.
Nah.
It's almost like when they put the sign where it's like,
Put it up
are
for
here
a
playing.
while and take it down later.
Nah,
Yeah.
you gotta keep it up there.
Nah, you
Wait,
can't
Bro,
keep it up
mans
forever.
can't drive around
You
here.
change the rule forever?
Nah, yeah, you gotta keep it like that
Nah.
forever.
Wait, so after all that, did you
All right,
manage
so-
to still see the sign though?
No, I didn't walk out and go to the sign. It's like, oh, there it is. No, I didn't do that. It was just like I didn't see it, and he was like, oh, well, it is what it is. He was just like, that officer for that day in that spot that's giving out tickets for that certain infringement. Like it was a trap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they know people are doing it anyways.
In that quota, bro.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
that is.
So boom, I get the ticket, and he gives the ticket to the other guy in the front, and I speed away, and I go to Costco, and I ask the Costco, can I get the Pfizer today? No, you gotta come back on Wednesday.
I know that.
Everywhere was sold out.
I know you're a cheese, bro.
Dog,
because
I'm
on top of that, the
vexed.
man got a ticket, bro.
I'm
How many L's he smoked that day,
Oh,
bro?
you got a ticket for it?
Yeah,
Man
I
got
thought it
for
was just a
disobeying
look-
a sign.
I thought it was a look of warning.
No,
Nah, bro. The
no,
man-
he was there to give out tickets. That was his job.
quota,
Or for
bro.
just U-turns only.
Yeah,
I read that.
and you
This
read
guy's
that.
crazy.
So boom, so
Read the sign, bro.
I get my groceries and I'm driving away, and I pull over because I'm like, yo, let me take a good look at this ticket, and I look at the ticket, and the ticket says I'm getting this ticket for disobeying a sign, and that is when it all clicked. I was disobeying the signs from God. You know what I'm saying? Like God was telling me from the second trip to the Shoppers Drug Mart, that should have been me going home or going to the Costco just to get, my groceries. I disobeyed the sign God was showing me to not get this vaccine. Don't even bother with it. Don't even go through all these hoops and all these, these
man-
rigmaroles, man.
Man got his epiphany, bro.
You know what I mean?
You're this guy, bro.
There's too many coincidences and everywhere sold out and all these. It's too much. It was too much adding up.
No,
and
you
God
just-
gave
you
me
just
the
gotta-
warrant.
You just
Or
gotta
by
go on the
third-
website.
By the third, I went on the website. They
The
all said they
Ontario-
had it.
The Ontario website?
No, shoppers.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You gotta go to the Ontario website.
They didn't say go to the
Wait,
Ontario
so you-
website to find out if the shoppers actually have it.
No, but like
That
if you
doesn't
go
even
to the
make no
Ontario
sense.
website,
Yeah.
you can pick and choose to see which one has Pfizer, which one doesn't have it. and
They
things
tell
like
you
that.
on the Shoppers Drug Mart. You can go on it right now.
Shoppers
They'll
Drug
tell you
Mart's not the only place that does it though.
for sure, but it's Sunday. The other places are closed. It's like if I wanted to go to
Nah,
like
you didn't check. You see, that's the thing. You didn't check the Ontario website to see if places were closed on Sunday. You just
True.
you just assumed it.
Yeah, cause
You don't want the vaccine.
Yeah, cause yo,
So-
first of all,
if you really-
let's real talk about it, yo. The government out here talking like, yo, go wherever you can, and they'll have the vaccine for you.
Yeah.
They'll shoot your club up.
Yeah.
Well, I went to go get my club shot up,
Pause.
and they didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? No, don't pause me. Don't pause me.
That's a
I'll
pause.
play right here. They wanted to shoot the club up, and they out here limb disc kit.
Pause.
They had nothing going on.
They got Moderna.
They didn't have nothing. Nah, they had a little shrimp dick. I don't want those.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? Give me the Pfizer. I want the Pfizer.
that's a pause.
That one was a pause. That one was. I should have slowed down. Yeah, y'all should have slowed me down. Why y'all let me get into that?
bro, we're saying pause, pause,
You
pause.
gotta just slap me one time. Don't
Nah,
slap
bro, we been saying
Don't
pause,
say
but
it.
you just said nah. I'm doing my
But yeah,
thing.
man, yo, the
Defended
government out here, like, yo, you go wherever you can. We'll have the vaccine ready for you. It's just like, yo, I'm trying to get it, but no, I can't. Yo, I feel like
You could get it.
You
It's
can
just you
I
just
get
don't.
Moderna
yeah.
and risk getting a blood clot. Sure.
Yeah,
Or you can like go to like a different location besides Shoppers Drug Mart.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know where else I could have went, cause like even the I did go to one of the shoppers by the mall, and I forget what building. It's like a community center. The community center was closed, so I couldn't go there. I went to a lot. I actually went to like more places other than Shoppers Drug Mart. They didn't have it either, or
On a
they were
Sunday, bro.
closed. It was Sunday,
That's crazy.
so
Tell you should have just got the shot when we all got our shots. It was a lot easier. Didn't have to deal with much. You could book your appointment. You're blessed.
I mean, it's not hard to get your.
Obviously,
to get
it's
your
hard
shot.
for you.
No, it was just I just shouldn't have even bothered with the second spot, really. That's all it was. And God was trying to tell me, but I didn't listen to the sign. So then
Like-
finally God sent the ticket that said disobeying the sign. Just to let me know you've been disobeying all these signs I've been trying to show you. Let me give you this official ticket straight from God.
I feel like Are you religious enough for you to even accept the message from God?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
He gave you wisdom.
He
That's
gave
it,
He
man.
gave you wisdom. How much was the ticket?
It's like $85. I'm gonna fight it though.
Do you lose any points?
No.
Okay, it's not
That's
too
good.
bad.
Yeah, it's a soft ticket.
Take that as a
I
sign
can,
that you,
I
you
could
know,
tell, like, if he wasn't, like, you know, there to do that, he wouldn't have gave me that ticket.
If he was moving like a dickhead.
Bro, the man's hitting his
I didn't even get like a dickhead vibe from him. Like, it was just like he was doing
Yeah,
his
like
job.
yo, there's officers like that where like
He's
they're
just doing his job.
yeah, they're just doing their job. They know.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time I got pulled over with my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And like my dog's going crazy, and the guy's like, "Yo, man, I'm not even really trying to bother you too much." He's like, "I have a dog too," and there was a black guy, so I was like, "Okay, I feel a little bit more at ease." That was a black cop, and then like,
That's facts.
and then he had like
That's facts.
he had like this what's it? Oh no, and another time I got pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to my boy's engagement,
Mm-hmm.
and it was another black guy. I was pretty happy it was another black guy. He was pretty cool. The man's like, "Hey, I have a body camera on just to let you know," and blah
Yeah.
blah. I'm like, "All right, cool." It's actually funny that I had my wallet in the trunk too. Good thing.
Yo, black people always make shit sound smooth and like calm, and like, you know, like on they talk to you on a mutual level. There's like some officers, Caucasian officers, that like make it sound like
it's like
yo,
a power trip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
bro.
they come at you like super authoritative.
Yeah, like-
authoritative,
and it just like throws off the whole
whole
like,
vibe.
yeah, it's just like
like-
let you know, sir, I got a body cam here, right here, just to let you know you got your rights and you got this and you got that.
It's like,
All right,
cool,
go ahead,
thanks.
spit your
Alright,
story.
cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how's it
Yeah.
there? At least like
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? It's like,
Yeah.
how you doing? What's going on? Like, you know,
Yeah.
this is we got a vibe.
He went
Yeah,
straight
that's
to it,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
It's like,
You know?
bro.
Cause yo, and the thing is like, the first time I got pulled over by a cop was like when
Mhm.
I was almost home,
Mm,
Yeah.
and
Same,
it was
man.
and it was a white man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Same.
this guy was moving shaky, bro.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
this guy was like, "Hey, man, like, you know, it sucks that you're almost home and I had to pull you over." And I was in my head, I'm like, "Okay, like,
yeah.
why do you have to point that out
Yeah,
for?"
yeah. That's how
then-
you know you getting the ticket. He give you a ticket?
Nah, you didn't give me a ticket.
Oh, you did?
Nah, because
Okay,
it was a
lucky.
dumb reason why he pulled me
Yeah.
over.
Well,
And if it's your first time, you usually let you off with a warning.
Yeah,
Well, shit.
but like basically what he pulled me over for was that it was raining at the time and I was
Yeah.
driving on Mayfield and it was dark, so I had my high beams on.
Oh,
And then like when he got closer, I turned it off.
yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, I noticed when I got closer, you turned it off. You're supposed to turn it off
'Cause-
earlier than that." In my head, because this is back when I had my Mazda,
Yeah.
my Mazda lights were not bright.
Yeah.
My Mazda high beams is probably like what my Civic's light is regularly looks
Mm.
like.
Yeah.
So
It's
the way-
older,
The fact that he was pressing me about that, I was just like, okay. And then he said, "Why do you have your high beams on?" I'm
can't
like,
see shit.
I couldn't see.
There's
Yeah.
no fucking street
And
lights.
That's
then-
the whole point of it.
And then he's
Yeah.
like, if you can't see, what makes you think I can see when you're with your high beams on?
Nigga, I don't know what kind of assets you got.
I'm
I don't know
almost
what you
I'm
rocking.
almost home, so I'm not trying to argue with him.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
I don't know
And
what
usually-
you came
usually
equipped
that's
with
what
today.
they do. They want to provoke like an argument to just like give you even reason to give you.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, so then I just said, "All right, man, you right. Because I'm like, I'm just down the street from home. I'm not even trying to be in the news right now.
You know
So
what
I'm
I'm
like,
saying?
so I'm like, all right, man, you right. You
Yeah.
right. I don't know why I was doing that.
Yeah.
And then after he's just like, all right, man, I just need to run your
You
run your
the
name in the system
Mm.
just to make sure you got no warrants.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, why the fuck
warrants?
would
He
you
said
say
warrants?
Yeah, no, any warrants.
He said that?
Yeah, and that in my
That's
head,
so
I'm like,
funny.
why would this guy even say that?
Yeah, right.
So
I'm like, is this guy stupid? Like, why would he even say that? And I'm like,
black.
so I'm like, nah, I should be good. And then this guy got so
You have the
shifty.
do rag on?
Nah, I even have no hat on. And then when I said, nah, I should be good, man started getting nervous and started reaching for his gun. And then I'm like,
yeah.
and he's like, what do you say? I'm like, bro, I said I should be good.
I've never had that experience.
Yeah, I never
Bro,
had that
That's crazy.
When the man was
experience.
moving like,
Honestly, my first time getting pulled
bro,
over,
the man was moving too wassy for my liking. And I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I just like, when the man went to ram my name, I just said, bro, I just want to get home. In my head, I'm like, I just want to get
Yeah.
home.
Mhm.
I'm
plain and simple.
literally 4 streets away from my house.
Yeah.
Like, the fact the man was moving like that, reaching for his gun when I say I should be good,
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, this guy's too jumpy to be a
Yeah.
cop, bro.
He's trigger happy, bro.
Man's way
He
too.
might be new on the force or something.
Bro, I'm not hearing that, bro. I don't care if you're new. I don't care if it's your last day.
Don't start
Don't be
Dreday.
moving. Don't be moving that shaky around
He's
me.
supposed to be the calm one.
You're supposed to be the calm one, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm almost home.
Like he has all the power, literally, unless you
But-
packing.
I'll even tell you this though, why I was even more nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I was high as shit. I was baked as shit. I just finished
Yo.
balling up.
So you thought you were gonna get something for something else?
No,
like,
my
'cause
car
you
didn't.
was-
My car didn't dank.
It didn't smell.
No, my
Okay.
car didn't dank because I balled up with the ManDem and I was coming home.
Yeah.
And then like,
I mean, the smell would still come off of you.
No, it wasn't like that.
After you aerate for a little bit.
Yeah, you drive with the
you're good.
windows down for a bit, you're blessed.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
But
It's just that you just gotta hug like a mint or something.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like he was close to him enough to.
nah, he just poked his head, a little bit and stuff like that. Shined his
Yeah.
light in my eyes and all that.
Oh, you got when I got pulled over, I didn't
It was
like
late,
that,
bro. I told you, man. The man was fishing for something that night,
Yeah, definitely.
bro. The fact I got pulled
He treated
over,
you like a criminal, goddamn.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, bro. And that's why I'm like, yo,
You probably fit the description. Black.
bro. Yeah, I was gonna say you already know the description we all fit. We got a black guy driving
Yeah.
a sedan. What kind of
Yeah.
sedan? Just a sedan.
Yeah.
All right. Pull over all anyone that looks
Ring
like
him
black.
up. Ring him up.
But I already know the man was already moving shaky after he pulled me over for having my high beams on, cause like it's not
That's
like,
a dumb reason to get pulled over, though.
bro, it's wild. Bro, I was like, yo, in my head, I'm just like, bro, did I really get pulled over just because my high beams are on? Because I couldn't see on a dark road,
Yeah, on a dark road that doesn't have the proper amount of light lamps.
and whatever light was reflecting was like the light was reflecting off the water too.
yeah.
So it's even harder for me to see because I struggle to see with the glare and everything. So I'm just like, yo, the man was
and
trying
it
to,
was raining.
and it was raining.
I hate
Yo,
driving,
do you
man.
guys also hate driving when it's raining?
Yeah, all
Hate
the
that
time.
shit, man.
Yep.
When the
Especially
lines-
at night.
When the
Oh,
lines
yeah,
are
I
orange,
hate-
it's even worse.
Oh man, it's the worst
God.
thing.
I hate
In the
driving it.
nighttime, bro, it's like you can't see shit. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate driving at night. The worst time I've driven was tired, and in the snow. It was a snowstorm.
Oh, man.
I don't mind that still.
Nah,
the
bro.
I prefer the
driving
snow.
tired is so
Here's-
dangerous.
here's-
yo.
I prefer the snow over rain
Here's
still.
my one scary story. So I was driving. It was early morning. I was going to a shift for what is it? Either like the finals or playoffs, one of the two. So I'm going, and it's early morning. It's been a snowstorm, so all the roads are packed, and it's so early that the street plowers or snow plows haven't gone by yet. So it's all packed with snow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have winter tires.
Don't worry, I've been there.
So boom, I'm driving. I'm on the highway. Yo, I'm so surprised of how well I'm doing. So I'm like, yo, I'm almost there. I'm on the highway. Shit, that's when shit. Yo, as soon as I said everything's good, that's when shit hit the fan. So, I think I was making like a lane swap, and as I turn. When you're like driving in the snow and it's like, yo, some of it is like your tire is rolling, but some of it is also like you're sliding a bit.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's like
your
attraction and,
yeah,
like,
like
you know,
it's-
yeah, like you try to
sliding
slow
too.
down, but your car's just skirting.
It's gonna keep going. So
Yeah.
I'm slowing down and I'm making the lane shift. As I made the lane shift, like I guess like the way, because my tires were sinking into the snow, and the way I hit it on the slant,
Mm-hmm.
like I did a full fucking 360. Full
Yo,
360.
I-
Thank God I didn't hit anybody. Nobody. Thank God the roads were clear.
Mhm.
'Cause if there was anybody beside me,
You got
I'm
murked.
gone.
Fam, I had that experience where like I was driving in like wintertime and like the car is scared you and like yo,
Mm.
the experience was just so trippy because like
Yo, dog. Yo,
It's
I felt like I was in Midnight Club.
Yeah,
Because
it's
like,
like,
yo,
yo,
I did
car
a
literally
full
drift-
360. I didn't
Just
hit
drifted,
anything.
bro.
And like I stopped. I was like, shit, that just happened. All right, let me go to work. Just keep going. But like, yo, scary when you think
Yeah.
about
Watch out for your coffee still.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Scary situation to be in. But like, yo, thank God I came out of it clean.
I can take that.
Facts.
And it was like, I could just keep going on with my day. It's kind of
So-
surreal being in that, just feeling that too.
So how are you guys feeling about sports these days, man? Like
I'm
I'm-
excited for sports.
Wait, hold
Are
on,
we
which-
talking about
which
all
sport?
sports, or are you talking
I'm
about
loving
basketball?
How, like
What we talking
basketball.
about? Okay.
Oh wait, Dreday, I still gotta like talk to you about the fantasy league, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
to the
you
sports.
sent me
Back to the
a
sports.
fantasy invite as well, and I'm wondering why. Is it free?
Well, it's probably gonna be free because not everyone joined yet.
Oh, okay, so is it
Yeah.
free eyes?
Like
I'll
yo,
join,
this is just like a chill league.
I'll
It's just
join.
not super competitive like that.
Yeah, I'll
My
join.
super competitive league,
Yeah.
that's $100
yeah, it's
buy.
$100 pot,
Word.
bro.
That one's a
Are you in
big
on that?
one
No,
thing.
no, 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 I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
pro. I'm not
This
pro.
guy back up. Nah. Yeah, the free eyes, because I can't keep up with the fantasy changing it every day. That's not me, bro.
No, but Yahoo, you can set it for the whole week though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you could do it in advance for the whole week.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
more of the you got to check to see if like
Bro, I'd be
certain
guys
mans
are
are
going
in
up.
there or
I'd be
mans are
forgetting.
injured.
I'm in
I'd
it
be
though.
forgetting.
I'm with it.
I be forgetting all the time. That's why I can't do it with fantasy.
But
I'm with it.
ball season's just around the corner, bro.
It didn't start already? It's still
No,
preseason?
by the
Preseason's
time
looking good, man.
by the
Start
time this episode drops, regular season started.
Oh, okay.
So it starts on I think Tuesday or Monday.
Yo, these guys are playing like it's
Yo, they're
regular
playing,
games.
They're playing with heart right
You
now.
got to,
bro.
Like everyone's
Like
out
the starters are out there.
Yeah.
Usually
Yo.
the starters don't play in
Yeah.
the preseason.
Yo, it's because there's been so much change around the league
Yeah.
that mans are starting to get their reps back in. Last year was like an anomaly. I can't even say the word.
An anomaly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was that word league.
Say it after here again.
I can't even say it. I was trying to say it in my head and I couldn't say it, and my mouth is not gonna say it. It was just one of those years, and like you got LeBron's making a comeback, AD's making a comeback,
Hello.
Russell.
There,
You got the Lakers. You got Brooklyn trying to make a bounce back year. The Bucks are trying to defend their title.
They ain't defending shit. But go ahead.
I think they'll beat Brooklyn again if there's no Kyrie.
It's looking like no Kyrie.
Yo, like if the team's not healthy and they don't have all their pieces, for sure they
Don't
got a
matter,
better
bro.
Chance.
Right now,
Actually, hold on.
With
With
Harden and
even
KD?
with Harden and KD, I don't know if they're winning that.
I think with Harden and KD, they
It-
can't beat the Bucks.
Then again,
Wait,
if
you said
if Giannis actually has a shot, because I don't know if you saw when he pulled up first shot of the game,
I seen that.
pull up jumper 3, clocked it in. So if he,
Form is still ass though.
Huh?
His form is still ass.
but it looks a lot better.
It's a lot faster.
It looks a lot better.
The man's not taking that that little extra.
Yeah.
Dude,
What's his free throw look like? They still do the countdown for his free
Trying
throw.
to take my time.
Yeah, they still do that for the free throw. Or is he better now? Because if his 3-pointer's better, his free throw.
We
gotta be
won't
better
know
as well.
until like playoffs start, because that's when like mans are really gonna go in on you. Because like
Yeah.
So you
right
guys,
now, regular season
guys
mans
think-
just kind of coast.
you guys think like the Bucks gonna contend this year though?
I think they'll be. I
In the
think they
East?
face. I think depending on who they face,
They got a strong chance in the East.
I think
Sure.
that they can do it again.
In the West,
maybe.
I don't. If they face the Lakers,
It's Lakers. Lakers are the only team coming out the West, bro.
No. If they face, well, you got Mavs that could do something.
Mavs,
You got,
Mavs is too young.
I don't
Nuggets
know.
still-
Luka's scary, bro. You see what
Luka's
they just?
bro,
you
he's
see
my
what they
fa-
did to.
He's my
who was
favorite
it?
player.
Who did they slap up? Charlotte. They slapped him about like 60 points.
That's preseason.
Yeah, preseason, bro.
We just said everybody's hooping out here.
Yeah, but
Charlotte ain't trying to hoop.
No.
Yeah, but it's just
Charlotte's
like,
not even-
preseason doesn't like.
Charlotte's
At least make it
no,
respectable.
Charlotte's not saying nothing this season, bro.
they're
That's
still
what I'm
in-
saying.
They're
So,
gonna
like-
have a 1-2
Like
highlight.
I'm not trying to say Charlotte's a good team, but like Mavs are looking so good. They slapping you by 60. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the regular season. They might get slapped by something scary again. All I'm saying is the Mavs are looking good. Is my guy Jamal? Is it Jamal Murray?
Jamal Murray.
Murray.
Yeah, is he coming back this year?
Nah. Well, if he comes back, it's not gonna be till like later in the season.
Where if he
'Cause-
does come back, if that team's looking scary. Nuggets are looking scary
Might
too.
be like
Nugget. It's not gonna be
next-
Nuggets this year.
Yeah.
It'll be the Nuggets next year.
Yeah.
Because you need at least like a season or half a season to get your legs back under you.
Yeah.
Especially like
I don't know, man.
He was injured,
You'd
bro.
be surprised by what kind of, because Jordan, well, it depends on the
Jordan.
demeanor, too.
Yeah, I would say Jordan never tore his
It's-
ACL.
I know, but he's the type of guy that even if he comes off an injury, when he comes back, he's nice.
No,
I don't know.
it's gonna take time. It's gonna
take
take
time,
it.
bro.
It's gonna take him some time, and like
Actually, I'm capping.
by then-
I do. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, by the time he comes back, the offense is gonna be different too. So he has to kind of figure out his
Yeah.
way, because Michael Porter's now
Yeah.
the second option
Yeah,
and all that stuff, and guys have to step up to a different
Yeah.
role. So
Anyways, point I'm making, if it's not Lakers, it's like like a Mavs or maybe Phoenix. I don't know.
Nah, not the Suns.
it's a Lakers thing, bro. I'm not even a
I-
Lakers fan. so
Clippers, maybe.
Kawhi's out.
Kawhi, what do you mean Kawhi?
What? Wait.
He tore his ACL.
He's not coming.
When,
Did he
bro?
do that last year? Wasn't that last year?
That was in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's not coming back this year. Didn't you
Oh,
get better
shit.
over the
He-
summer?
Nah, bro. ACL takes like
What, a
10
year?
months.
How long? What? Yeah, you might be right. Hey, well, shit. Maybe he makes a fast recovery. I don't know.
And
But
remember,
yeah.
Kawhi's not playing with an injury.
That's true. I know that from experience. Low management. But
Load
yeah, man.
management, yo.
I'm
This guy's
excited.
finessing the league, bro. Every team he goes
Oh, what
to.
am I saying? Golden State. If it's not Lakers, it's Golden State. Golden State's looking scary too, bro. Clay's back. Splash Bros is back.
Gonna have to give him time to adjust.
Yo, I don't know, man. I was watching some of that Golden State game. Steph out here, he dropped what, 41, 45, something like that?
I know
Stress.
they're not gonna like get play like crazy minutes because they still want to like get him back in.
Yeah,
like, that form.
yeah, baby, you're back in.
But if Cliff's back for playoffs, that's a problem.
Bro, it's scary,
It's a
man.
problem.
It's scary.
It's a
It's
problem.
scary times. Trust me. You good over there?
Yeah. I'm just trying to fix this camera, but yeah, you guys can keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, man, excited for the ball season. I was saying it before it started. Yeah, man. That's why I want to get back to the arena. You know, to see. I mean, not to see the Raptors.
You miss the ambience.
Yeah,
Being
just
surrounded
I
by
miss it a little bit. Like
cheers.
like a 1-2
scream.
game, just to like get the energy, and then after a while it'll lose it. But I'm excited for the league. Basketball is probably like the only thing I'm excited for. Anything else?
Same.
Not
Same.
really. Not a big not a huge football guy unless it comes to like playoffs. That's when like I'm locked in.
I'm also like interested for the Super Bowl, like the show.
Should be an interesting season, but like I don't know, man. For ball, there's so much storylines. You know what I mean? Like
What you mean?
there's a storyline of the Lakers. You got the storyline of Brooklyn with the whole Kyrie situation.
Yeah.
You got the storyline with the Bucks trying to trying to defend their title.
Yeah.
You got the storyline of the Bulls making like a resurgence now.
Yo, they're making noise,
Bro,
fam. Like
They're
this might be like one of
offensively they're a good team.
yeah.
I don't know.
This might be
I
the
haven't
most
seen him play
excited
yet.
Bulls team we'll see in
Like since
It
Derrick
depends
Rose.
on
Yeah.
DeRozan. It depends on DeRozan how he
Nah,
plays.
I think it
Nah,
depends
bro.
more of like
they have a good chemistry already.
Lon-
Depends on
Lonzo?
DeRozan.
I think it depends on Lonzo and their bench.
So you're not even considered DeRozan at all.
I think DeRozan's gonna do
DeRozan is
DeRozan
there,
stuff.
Like, we all know what DeRozan role is.
Yeah, we
like,
know
you
what DeRozan is. We know what kind of guy he is. He's gonna come
Yeah.
true. He might give them 20 points a game.
Might.
Only reason why I say might
Mm-hmm.
is just because of how the offense is.
Yeah, he's inconsistent. That is true.
I wouldn't say he's inconsistent
No,
though.
he is.
Nah,
He's a
You
good
mean you
team.
wouldn't say it?
A role player.
We've experienced it.
nah. He was
What do you
averaging
mean,
like
nah?
27 a game for us.
Bro, there are some
Every
games
night,
when
at
he
least 20 points he was
Bro,
averaging.
there's and there's some games when you get like 10.
You have good days and bad days, man.
Inconsistency. That's what I'm talking. That's what I said. Inconsistent.
That's true.
I don't know.
That's true.
Plus, like there are times when like he has a tough time mentally.
Bro, he's not that. He's like
Like he's scared of LeBron.
I have respect
Yeah, a
for
lot of people are
Debo.
scared of
I have
LeBron,
respect
though.
for Debo, but like until I can see him like progressively advance in a playoff atmosphere, then I'll be like, he's a guy, you know? He's still a guy, but like, when he plays, it's like in playoffs, he's a different guy.
True that.
It gets to him mentally.
True that.
Which is true still. But at the same time it's like that's him being a number 1. Now he's gonna
Pressure,
be
right?
like a number 3.
If that.
Got Zach
he's a number
Levine,
3.
Lonzo.
On Bulls?
Yeah, he's a number 3.
Who they got on Bulls?
Zach
They got
Levine,
Zach
Lonzo.
Levine's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Vucevic is number 2. DeRozan's number 3, and then Lonzo's number 4.
I don't remember what the
Vucevic's
Wait,
at 20 and 10.
Where's my youth? What's his name? He used to play for the Magic.
What are you talking about?
Aaron Gordon. What team is he on?
He's on the Nuggets now.
Yes, he's on the Nuggets.
He's on Nuggets now?
Yeah, he's
He
a
left for
Nugget man
Orlando?
still, yeah.
Damn. Oh, I never knew. You got Lonzo. Oh, Alex Caruso's on there? Okay.
Yeah, Alex Caruso also on, which has been exciting for the Bulls.
Kobe White. Wait a minute. They got the young buck Kobe White. Kobe White's actually a good player. He's a nice hustler. I like him. They got some good. They
That's
got
what I'm
potential,
saying, bro. The team's got some depth.
They got some
a
potential.
little bit of depth.
They got potential.
Patrick Williams is nice.
Yeah, Pat Will.
So,
Yeah,
bro,
they got potential. But what
That's-
about what's going on with Kyrie? Did you see his IG live and just explaining his side of the
Yep.
story?
Bro, he's
Yep.
You
bugging.
see it? He's bugging. Even after
bro.
he explained it, he's still bugging.
He's bugging, bro.
You
All right,
think
why is he
he's
bugging?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna let you explain first while I set up this camera.
All right, this is why I don't think he is bugging. Or I think it's fine.
Or at least let the people know like what he's like. Give them a quick synopsis of like what he said.
Boy, I kind of forget what he said. Let me try to remember. He was just basically he was just saying, this is the media has been assassinating his character, and he felt like he was getting attacked, and he was just trying to get. He was saying like, people were saying this, and that, this, and the third about him, but they never went to him and said, "Hey, what's going on with this?" They always like inferred what they thought was going on. You know what I mean? So he just went on there, gave his little spiel, said, "Hey, this is why I'm not getting this. I don't believe in this. I didn't do my research on this." One thing he said is he was told by the executives of the NBA that it would never come to the point where you are forced to get the vaccine. So because now they switched up on their word, he felt betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
So that was him just, giving that little spiel and just saying that. And I thought that was fine. Like yo, you somebody told you something, and then they turn around, they tell you the exact opposite.
Yeah,
they lied.
It's a business.
They lied.
Bro, it's a business part of the game, bro.
You niggas worship him. That's fucking, who's that? Funk Flex. These niggas lied. You gotta get that ad lib, because that's actually that's my favorite ad lib by Funk Flex. You niggas worshipped him.
Yeah,
so
I
passionate
was looking into the whole Kyrie situation too myself.
Yeah.
And like, it's kind of like sucks. Like, like we knew where he stand in that whole like
the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like from the moment they like.
From when I saw he did the Sage with the Mystic Herbs, I knew he wasn't gonna be about no vaccine.
I said he is present.
Yeah, man. He's only going to his what kind of doctor do they call those natural doctors? He's only going to the natural doctor, man.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He's getting the extra zinc, the extra phosphorus. You be good. You be good you don't need no vaccine. You just need your iron levels up a little bit. You'll be good.
Protected by the sacred arts.
You know what I mean? This is how they get you. 5 years down the line, you can't even bust a nut anymore. That's the Sage doctor coming at you. But yeah, man, I thought it was like, he didn't sound crazy in the IG live. He gave good points.
Very articulate.
He's an articulate dude, He was very calm. I didn't get the sense where like he was ungrateful. He says he still wants to play in the league. He still has a passion to play in the league. He still wants to get rings.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was fine. How are you saying, Dre, that he was bugging? Figure out this situation. What happened to the other one? It stopped recording?
Yeah, it says like the battery.
Yeah.
The battery's acting up, but like, no, I got this camera right here. So look who zoomed in, but
Oh, is it because maybe that certain cord isn't charging? Is that I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the cable.
Yeah, you gotta get like one of these.
Yeah, well, this is not even
Is
your
that
cable.
the only one? Yo,
this is the Google Home cable.
So you gotta take the cable I confiscated.
Yeah, if you didn't confiscate it, I would have confiscated it. So
I could bring mine from home. If that's the case.
But yeah, okay. So my camera's on. Let me just.
You good?
Let me just fix it a little
Let's
bit.
get it all set up, man.
All right,
Go ahead, man.
There we go. All right. So, what I want to say about Kyrie.
Yeah.
One.
Okay.
Kyrie's very contradictional.
Oh, you got bullet points. Okay.
Oh,
So that's
contradictional.
Reason
how is
why
he
is
contradictional?
because Kyrie will say one thing and be like, "Yo, this is my choice," and blah blah. But Kyrie has also remember, Kyrie doesn't talk to the media about anything when they ask him questions.
That's
so
true.
anytime certain things happen, they had to make assumptions. Mans didn't know Kyrie wasn't vaccinated until they started saying Kyrie's missing home games. And then when they're like, "Oh, Kyrie's missing home games," okay, that sounds like he's not vaccinated. The man said, "Yo, that's none of your business." So now it's like, okay, so if you're going to tell us this, we have to make assumptions because you're not telling us anything. So we have to go based on the information that we do have.
No, I don't think you make assumptions. You just
but that's
say plain fact. You say plain facts.
But this is the thing.
You don't know
it's different.
Stance on
it's
it.
different if Kyrie wasn't in the NBA.
Yeah, but
because this is the thing. Kyrie wants to make the cake and eat it too. That's not how the world works, bro.
Like I understand, media is gonna do what media does and spin situations.
No. The media takes whatever. Like certain people do that, but the people that's actually fending for him, it's hard for them to fend for him because Kyrie sometimes says wild stuff where it's like,
what did he say wild about the vaccine?
It's not what he said about the vaccine. It's just the fact that when people want to know like what's going on,
it's what he didn't say.
He's not giving any information.
Yeah.
So with you not saying anything,
the league view him as like this, like egotistic guy who just like
he's for himself.
Yeah, he's for himself. And like,
yo, what if it's just
when
like
you actually, like get to like sit down and talk to him, it's like you
Yo,
different
people-
And that's
perspective.
and that's what people are trying to say to Kyrie is like,
Yo.
you don't give us any information where you fend yourself, and then when we
But
make
I don't know-
assumptions, you get
I don't
mad.
know. I don't know if you can blame
Man
him.
just
Like,
wanna be
yo,
left alone.
there have been times where he does interviews, and after he's done the interview, like people take things the wrong way, and they say this about him. And he's like, all right, if you're gonna say this, and that's not what I mean, and you're gonna run with it, why am I doing this?
Well, that's the
You
thing.
know what I mean?
Now,
He's
but-
not
but
great
that's- but that's
at
the thing.
interviews,
But that's the thing. This is a part of your job.
Yep, media day.
and not
This-
not
that's the
everybody's
shop.
good at it. Like,
And,
look at
and
the
that's what I'm saying. This
what's
is
my guy that plays on Seahawks? And he always says like, "This is why you know what
Marshawn
I'm here
Lynch?
for." Marshawn Lynch.
But the thing is,
He's
but,
so-
but
like,
this is
yo.
the thing. But this is the thing. Marshawn Lynch, at the end of the day, does his job at doing the interviews. Kyrie
Mhm.
will just skip it and be like, "Yo, I'm just not gonna show up because I don't need to waste my
Yo,
time."
there was a time
Mhm.
he wasn't Marshawn Lynch. The reason why he went back is because he
was
didn't want to
getting
get fined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So is Kyrie gonna have to do the Marshawn? It's like, you know why I'm here.
but Kyrie's
I'm
not
here so
but
I
the
don't
thing-
get fined.
But the thing is, though, Kyrie's not Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Kyrie-
that.
Kyrie
He's
wants
standing
to be-
principles, bro.
Kyrie wants to be the face of the league. Kyrie wants to be the Kyrie became
I don't know
the-
about that.
he's the vice president of the Players Association.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I never.
That's
knew.
what I'm saying, bro.
I didn't
He
know that
wants
either.
he wants certain stature, certain passes, certain things, but this is what you have to do to get it, and he doesn't want to do it. And then manager like, yo, so if you're not gonna do it, then you
Who's the
can't have
president?
it.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Oh, okay.
But
when-
isn't
when-
Chris
when-
Brown stepping down after? I swear.
He wants to step down,
Yeah.
but I think CJ McCollum ended up becoming the VP of the Players Association because
So it's
They-
not Kyrie anymore.
it's not Kyrie nowhere. Because Kyrie, as I said, Kyrie's for
He's
himself.
unvaccinated.
He's for himself. That's the thing that I'm trying to say. Where it's like, yo, it's not just about you, right? The reason why they want
I
you,
mean, the vaccine is very personal.
yeah, and that's why they said you can do you,
Yeah.
but you just can't play.
I mean, he's playing some games.
He's not playing anymore.
What do you mean?
Recently, they told him, they sat him down. They said, yo, because you're not vaccinated, it's not fair for everyone else on the team that's vaccinated for you to pick and
Yeah.
to come in and out the lineup because it's
Yeah.
going to disrupt the chemistry of the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you're buying into the system because it's like everyone else on the team is vaccinated.
They're
You're
with
the
it,
only
bro.
one that's not vaccinated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's why when it comes down to it, it's like, yo, no one's saying, Kyrie, you have to do this.
He doesn't
We're
have
just
to. He
saying-
just won't get paid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like,
it's just that
he-
there's
yo,
repercussions.
he's already rich, so it's like, who cares about the money?
But
honestly,
It's also the fact now, the Brooklyn Nets has also said that because of all this extra shit that Kyrie has,
Mhm.
they took back their $200 million contract offer they had for him.
offer or the contract he signed.
No, they offered him they want to offer him a $200 million extension,
Okay.
but because of all this extra stuff,
Yeah.
they took it back.
I'm not surprised. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
he
not
already got the
surprised
money he earned, so he's good.
He got that, but bro, if you let's say Kyrie doesn't play this season,
Mm-hmm.
so that's $35 million that's gone.
And
You're not
that's-
getting back.
And think about
Mhm.
like what they did all that.
Honestly,
to get KD
yeah.
and Harden
That's a
there.
lot of money.
And-
I'm not downplaying the
And
money.
Kyrie's barely played for your team.
I'm not downplaying the money, but for his stature,
No, but we're
he's
talking
been
about.
playing in the league for a while. He has a lot of money.
But Kyrie doesn't. But Kyrie can't play a whole season.
What do you mean?
Kyrie's never played a whole season. He's
In
always
his whole
injured
career or what?
in his whole career. Kyrie's always been injured.
or something.
When he was on Cleveland, when he got drafted, injured.
Uh,
Second season, he played nice and
I
made
don't
All-Star
know.
teams. Injured.
I don't know.
All the 4 years he couldn't. I think the most he played was maybe 70 games.
Yeah.
Maybe. LeBron came. He still couldn't stay healthy. The man got injured in the playoffs. When,
He's just
when
that
the-
nice. What can you say? He's just that
He's
nice.
talented.
Yeah,
No one
his body's
questions that.
different, bro.
Yeah.
No one questions how talented Kyrie
You know what I'm
is.
saying? Yeah, sure. I don't play
It's
all these
all
games,
the-
but I
it's-
show up though
it's-
when I got to.
No, because the man took sick days last season.
And he didn't
And
show
then-
up.
and then
When he
show-
shows up, when he shows up, he
and-
plays.
And he didn't
Nah,
even
But when he
showman.
shows up, he plays.
He
though.
didn't even showman's well one. The
But
man
when
just,
he shows up,
the
he's
man,
nice.
the man didn't show up for
Mm.
like a week
Mhm.
and said, "I don't gotta explain myself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm not paying you $30 million if you're gonna do that."
All right, so I understand why you're upset at his character. What are you upset about?
No,
His-
not his personal character.
It's how he
Of
handles
course, it's
stuff.
his personal.
It's
how
not
he
just
ha-
his
it's how
personal
he
character.
handles
It's
stuff.
how he handles his business with the basketball wise.
Mm.
I don't know all
You
the
don't know-
stuff. I don't know all the stuff that Kyrie does. I understand the list of stuff people are like, "Oh, he's a bad guy," and the media tries to portray him this way. It's like, no. If you're a smart enough person,
Yeah, when I say that, like you don't like the way he conducts himself and the way he does.
Mm.
yeah,
things.
and as a fan,
yeah,
it's disrespectful to me as a fan because I'm paying
That's a
my
strong word.
I'm paying my big money.
Disrespect.
I'm paying my
As a
big
fan.
I don't know
money.
if I'd say that.
I'm
Big,
trying
big.
I'm trying to watch Kyrie cross
Big,
man's
big.
up.
big money.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Spend my big money, even if it's $100 and that's nothing for
It's still
them.
money,
That's
bro.
my big money.
Yeah, that's
That's
amount of money.
big for me.
Speaking about big for a second, you see that the tickets for the Toronto versus Miami game? It's like $500 in the 300 section.
They're wilding.
You're
Yeah.
wilding.
I'm not
for real.
surprised though, because even for Vince Carter's last game, the tickets were high.
Yeah, but like regular games in general, they're pretty high for like the 300s as well. For like
In terms of
most-
price,
Yeah, the prices
not.
the prices for it's pretty high, bro.
not in the 500s. Not
Isn't it-
$500. No.
There's no. Oh, you're talking about that? Well, just in general, like what it was before the pandemic.
Yeah,
It's way higher than it was before.
for sure. That's
But-
that's what I'm saying. Like you
but,
gotta
like-
pay big money to see that.
But
It's
getting
like,
back to Kyrie,
yeah,
Mm.
I'm spending my big money to see the man cross up mans on my team.
yeah,
You're like, look
for
at
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody wants to see him
I'm
play.
I'm paying my money, and then I'm gonna pull up and then hear, yo, Kyrie didn't show up for this game.
If
And
he's
it's
your
like, what?
favorite, yeah. If he's your favorite player, I understand completely. you
And
know?
that's
You're
kind of
disappointed.
why when I look at it, I'm like, Kyrie has to remember it's not just about him.
Mhm.
Like we understand, yes, the
the
vaccine.
vaccine is
The
super
vaccine's
personal.
your choice, but the thing is that there's a bunch of other stuff that led to this situation to
Mhm.
why people feel the way that they feel about Kyrie.
He's not the only player that's unvaccinated.
No,
as
he's not.
well.
Andrew Wiggins ended up getting
But-
vaccinated though.
But
Andrew Wiggins got vaccinated.
Yeah,
didn't
I
he?
know.
but you gotta
Yeah.
remember some of the other
Folded.
guys that aren't vaccinated aren't as giving you as much attitudes as Kyrie. Bradley Beal's not vaccinated. Bradley Beal's not showing
Nobody
up to
cares
games.
what Bradley Beal got to say.
That's the thing, yo. The man's
That's
who
the
are
thing you gotta remember.
yo fam. The man's who are unvaccinated, not
Yeah.
like
Like
they're
Washington
not-
ain't saying shit.
It's not like
Don't
mans who are
matter.
up
Like,
there,
give a
like,
damn
Mans
about-
mans are still trying to see Bradley Beal ball.
Give a damn
Yo,
about
I
no
ain't gonna lie,
Bradley
Bradley
Beal.
he was balling last season.
For
so,
sure,
you know,
he's
I
always
wanna say-
balling. I'm not saying he's a shitty player.
I
Like
think
he
I
balls.
personally
Nobody
feel
give a
like
damn what you gotta say.
Yo,
I
You
personally
lose.
feel like
You
I
want
personally feel like
Bradley
Bradley
Beal
Beal could be
fantasy or
better.
Huh?
I think Bradley Beal's better than Kyrie.
As what?
As a
What?
better player.
Stop this.
Player?
Yeah,
Stop. Well,
Shut
Okay.
your ass up, man.
I can actually say it because
You
Bradley
sound
Beal.
like Max Kellerman.
Bradley Beal actually shows up to games.
This nigga sound like Max Kellerman.
Bradley Beal's giving me 70 plus games.
I want Iguodala.
Man's giving me 70 plus games. The man can stay healthy.
Uh-huh.
Man's dropping 30 a game,
So that means he's a better player.
and I got no problems with him.
That means
Kyrie
he's a
can't
better-
stay healthy.
That means he's
Yeah,
a better player,
Yeah,
skill wise.
talent wise, Kyrie's better. As an
Skill-wise?
overall player, I'm taking Bradley Beal
On the court.
on the court.
On the court.
On the court, give me
Okay.
Bradley Beal over Kyrie.
Cap.
I don't know
If
about
both
that
if both
still.
players are on the court, it's no question.
Give
what
me
you talking
Bradley
about.
Beal.
Both players on the court. Both
Yeah.
players can play.
Yeah,
Man, you capping, bro.
give me Bradley Beal.
Give me
All
Kyrie.
right,
still.
take what you want. I'll take
Hey
Kyrie.
man, y'all could take Kyrie's.
if we
y'all
pick
could take-
teams, I'll take Kyrie.
Y'all could take Kyrie's 50 games and injury in the regular season and all that. Give me
for sure.
Bradley Beal.
It amounts
Yeah,
to
I'll take
something though.
I'm also what? Angry fans?
You know what I mean?
We getting somewhere.
Hey man, I'm
Push us to
where?
the playoffs, bro.
Bitch, where?
This is a bit weird.
Yo, Kyrie didn't make the playoffs 4 years in Cleveland until
Yo.
LeBron got there.
Yo, we
The
got
man got to-
KD, we got Harden, fam.
I mean, mind you,
Yeah.
Cleveland is a shit team.
But yo, he didn't make playoffs for 4 years. And man's were talking about how bad the East was. The man should make playoffs at least once.
Yeah.
The man, he went to Boston. Without him, went to the
you talk
conference
about,
finals
you also said LeBron, the greatest player. Like,
before
on
LeBron
our
got there.
team.
But mind you, man went to Boston. First year went to Boston, got injured.
they got
The
to the
team-
playoffs, though, didn't they?
Without him. And they made it to the conference finals without him.
Yeah.
I mean,
The next season, he
Left.
came back. They lost in the first round. And bare
Chemistry
turmoil.
wasn't there. Chemistry wasn't there.
The man left, went to Brooklyn. First season, played like, 20 games.
Yeah. Kyrie plays too well. That's the issue. Like, there's too much focus on him, and I think he doesn't know how to map the floor well enough to use his distraction to his advantage. I think. I don't know. That's my explanation for why he's not as successful as he should be.
I think
In
it's
the
just
postseason.
I think it's just him being a leader. That's the main thing. It's like
That's
he's
attitude,
not
yeah.
he's not a good leader.
That's it. Like, the
And-
facilitation isn't all the way there.
Yeah, and the thing is like as a talent, when we look at Kyrie, we don't look at Kyrie as like, yo, he's not great. We know how great Kyrie is,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just that sometimes when Kyrie does stuff, I feel like he doesn't understand how powerful his words are actually is to people, and he kind of he knows it, but he still says certain things where it's like, yo, bro, you can't be saying that because like. You gotta, like, I understand, free will and everything, but you gotta take time with the certain things because
Bro, the man be
you
saying
have too much influence on people.
Yeah.
And that's the
Sage
thing.
and Mystic Arts.
LeBron tried to
is
show
with
him the
him.
way, and the man's like, nah, LeBron, you don't know nothing.
You know what it is though? It's because the media pitted him against
Nigga.
LeBron. Let me tell you what it was,
bro.
Yeah, because
nah.
like, look.
I don't believe that, bro.
Yeah,
I don't follow
There
that
was
narrative,
there was
bro.
one interview where like the reporter was like, so how do you look at your role, your father and son role with your
LeBron.
teammate? They didn't say LeBron. They said your teammate, and he was like, what? I only have one father, and he said who his father's name was. He's like,
I remember that,
yeah.
but this slipped LeBron name in that like
Yeah,
that whole thing.
and then when he went to double check, he's like, "You
wait.
talk about my father, right?" It's
Yeah.
like, "No, we meant LeBron." It's like, "Oh gosh." So like, yo,
Like, my father is
the
like,
media definitely pitted him against like LeBron.
Nah,
and-
bro.
I remember that.
Nah, because like the media doesn't do like set that narrative outside of just what they
they
did
just
on
said
TV.
it for the reaction.
They just said it for the reaction. That
Mhm.
just because they said that doesn't mean Kyrie has to take it that way.
That's
Yo,
true.
that's what the
That's
media
true.
said. LeBron didn't. It's not like LeBron's boys
You
came
act
to
like
him and said
people are robots, man.
No,
Like,
but
people
what I'm
are
trying
gonna
to say,
take, they're gonna take like
what
yo,
I'm trying to say is
But-
different. It's different when it's LeBron's
Mhm.
boy compared to
Uh-huh.
some guy in the media that doesn't really know LeBron like that. If it's a media
nah.
guy and he says that
Nah.
those guys are
No,
like peasants.
no,
But-
no, because it's the same thing with like like Twitter. Like if some random person could say something to you and that shit could stick with you. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
the
true.
way
But that-
you are.
but
But
that's
I
not.
read him, I read
but
him
it's
for
not.
defending that though.
But it's
because
not.
like
It's not what LeBron said though. That's the thing.
yeah, I
Look,
read
it's
him
what
for
they're
doesn't
saying.
matter. It's just that it was said, so it's like they're sowing the seed.
Yeah, you're insinuating
You know what I
like
mean?
Mhm.
like
It's
yo,
like Inception.
Yeah.
yeah. I read him for like defending it though because like if he like allowed it to like go by, then you'll be like yo. It pretty much like yo, LeBron is just like that's your father, bro. You got
Mhm.
sons, and he was like not trying to like give that narrative to anyone. He's
Yeah,
like,
Oh,
man.
yeah, LeBron tried to tap him on the head one time. The man tapped him right back quick, yo.
Yeah, bro. Don't sub me like that,
Yo,
bro.
don't try
Treat
to
me like a
son
man.
me.
And I hear that. But all I'm saying is that when he went to Boston as well, he also gave LeBron a call and said, yo, I didn't realize how hard it was, like what you had to go through
Yeah,
in leading this team.
yeah.
Because the man was being a little, like,
Yeah,
he
he
being a brat.
also said something crazy about LeBron, saying how he said somebody other than LeBron was like the best player he ever played with.
KD.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
He
that
said
it?
like, "Yo, best,
I never
best
played with-
teammate, best
Yeah.
teammate." Yeah,
Nah, he was saying, I've
did
never
he say?
played with anyone as clutch as KD ever.
Yeah,
And then-
something crazy.
and then mans
that
were
didn't
like-
make sense.
And
Like,
man's like, bro, you played with LeBron.
Yo, LeBron
The man's forever throwing shots at LeBron.
know,
That's the thing.
I know. How do you
Yeah.
think LeBron feels about that?
LeBron just brushes it off.
yeah, for sure. Because whatever, it's like it's a one-sided beef.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
True.
definitely. It's definitely a one-sided beef. Because LeBron looked at it as like, yo, like that's my brother. We won the championship.
Like LeBron
together.
thought they were good friends.
Yeah.
And the man's like, "Oh, here, like throwing shots on him." He's like,
Yeah,
that,
there's a little bit of spite there. It's because
Yeah.
he didn't. He sees himself in a certain way, but he's just not LeBron.
He's not
level.
reliable.
Mhm.
He's not LeBron level.
LeBron's more reliable.
And clutch.
LeBron
Yeah.
shows up. LeBron shows up to all
LeBron
the
don't
games.
get injured.
That too. LeBron didn't get injured. LeBron's also like a great leader.
LeBron also spends
He
like
empowers his players. Like out,
Yep.
like
$1 million.
inspires
on
everyone
out.
his
to
Like
body.
I'm
play
not
hard.
saying like off the court that Kyrie's not that guy.
Mhm.
You know, off the court, I'm pretty sure
because you don't know.
he's a nice guy and everything.
You don't know. So
But
you
on
have
the
to
court-
assume.
We see how things are on the court.
Yeah.
You know, we may not hear every little bit, but we can look and see, yo, these guys aren't really are not willing to follow Kyrie off the edge. They're
Yeah.
probably willing to follow Kyrie off the edge outside of basketball,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not on the court.
Yeah, that probably leaves a bad taste in your mouth just knowing like one of your best players isn't playing because they don't want to get shot up, get their club shot up.
Or even the years before, last year he just didn't want to play because he didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Like I would be pissed off too. And
What was his stance?
Yo,
What was
why
his
does
original
this guy say
stance?
club?
Last
Shut
year?
up, bro.
That's what they trying to do in the backseat. They
Just hit
shooting
a
the club up.
jab. Just hit a
They
jab.
shooting the club up, man.
but what were you saying?
I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I forgot
Oh,
what
no,
his
you were
original.
saying-
I forgot what his original stance was on why he didn't want to play last year. What was that?
He didn't really explain it. He just said he's human. He needs to take a break sometimes.
Oh yeah, the mental breakdown. Not to say it
But
like that,
then-
but like it was mental.
Mental-
I can get
mental
behind that,
health.
man.
But the
You
thing
gotta
is,
take care of your
yo,
mental
but
health.
the thing is that no one had a problem with it. It's just how he went upon it. No one's
he
saying
he just dipped out. He didn't
just
tell
dipped
nobody.
out.
Bro, the
Just
man
dipped
got
out.
Stephen A. stressing.
Bro, the man
bro.
dipped out.
Yeah.
No one knew where this guy was. Manager asking the team like, "Where is he?" And they're like, "Yo, we don't know where Kyrie's at."
Yeah,
And then
that's disrespectful.
And then mans went online, saw the man turning up, dancing, busting out dance moves and everything for his sister's birthday. And mans are like, yo, I thought this guy said he's he's a mental break from everything.
Yo, that's
I was like,
unwinding. Being with your family is unwinding.
Yeah, the man, like, wasn't that a
Nah,
birthday?
I was in the club, bro. I was in the club turning up.
That's unwinding, bro.
Nah,
For
bro.
some people, look at
Harden?
the guy that used to play with Jordan.
Rodman?
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Rodman,
Dennis Rodman,
but
bro.
Rodman asked for the days off.
He did
Did it
ask.
respect
He
him?
did. He did let them know.
Exactly. The only thing he didn't come back on time,
Yeah.
but at least he took.
At
At least he asked, and they said,
Yeah.
"All right, take a
Yo,
vacation."
Hey, maybe
Dennis Rodman pull a-
it's ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yo, Dennis Rodman.
Well,
pulled
obviously, he didn't get forgiveness because they're not paying him $200 million.
Man said they had to go get that.
I mean,
guy,
that's a
bro.
different situation.
Yeah.
If you got vaccinated, they wouldn't care. If he played, you'd be good. But yeah, man, I don't know.
Man, I look at coach is like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need 6 days off.
They would give it to him if he asked. I'm pretty sure if Kyrie's like, "Yo, I need like a week off, or at
So
least
wait.
a week off every month."
So why can't they just say they do why can't they just test for COVID every game? There are rapid tests now.
Nah, so
Rapid
the
antigen
reason,
tests.
so the reason why for Kyrie it was 41 home games, and it's not the team that's like enforcing; it's the state of New York.
Yeah,
That's-
but like there has to be a way to make special cases because before
no,
for
you can't.
the
You can't make exceptions for Kyrie.
for the healthcare workers before they started cutting jobs, they were
Yeah.
like you get tested every 2 weeks, and if it comes back negative, you're good.
But
So
the way that the state of New York is doing it now is that if you're in like a place like that, you need to be
You
vaccinated.
got to be vaccinated.
And
Yo,
there-
just
and
make the exception. Test every game.
No, you can't make an exception for Kyrie.
Test every game.
So you're telling me the
Yo,
state of New York is gonna make an exception for a nigga that plays ball, but not for a healthcare worker?
Yo, give the man
More
Nah.
money.
Yo,
the
the man
state's
from
not
New
doing
Jersey,
it.
bro.
State's not doing it.
Yo, the man from New
I wouldn't be
Jersey,
surprised
bro.
if they did do it though. Just
Nah,
test
they're
them
not
every
doing
game.
That's a huge can of worms that you're not trying to open because you're gonna have people that actually lost their job,
questioning
for it.
everything.
and then now you're gonna be like, oh, just because a man dribbles a ball and shoots in the
Wouldn't be the
net, we're
first
gonna give
time.
him an exception.
Wouldn't be the first time it happened.
No, they're not making that exception for Kyrie. The
Nah.
state's not doing that. If it was the NBA that was enforcing it, then it would be different. But the state of New York and the state of like San Fran and all that, they're like, nah, you have to be vaccinated if you're gonna be working.
But I don't think you have to be vaccinated if you're working in warehouses. And warehouses was like the most susceptible place to where you can get COVID.
You'd have to search that up for the state of New York.
Yeah, because I know in Ontario at least.
Yeah,
you
over
don't have
here's
to be.
over here's different.
We're
I
more
mean,
lax.
it's
with
moving to be that to the same way. My homie who
But like-
works in
but-
a
but like as-
hospital.
but like as of
Hold
right
on.
now.
Let me get it off. Yeah, right now.
Yeah,
As he works in a hospital, and
Mhm.
they gave him an ultimatum: either get vaccinated or you're fired.
but that's for healthcare workers.
Yeah.
I need all healthcare workers should be vaccinated.
I can't work in the arena unless I'm vaccinated. It's the same thing.
So it go.
Yeah.
You're around that many people.
But the warehouse where it was most susceptible to you because like packages are coming in from all over.
But you're also wearing a
You know what I
mask
mean?
though.
What do you mean?
True.
You're also wearing a mask when you're doing that, and you're not really having like.
So wait, there's no way around working in the arena, even like.
If you're not vaccinated,
Mm-hmm. I thought they were doing like.
I
you know,
think
rapid,
if you're
they're doing
back of
testing.
office,
Hmm?
maybe if you're back of office, like if you're like in a position where like you're in the the towers or something
Mhm,
like that,
Gotcha.
then you're good. But if you're like in the arena, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Like
Definitely,
you got
yeah.
to
Especially for
be,
I got you. Yeah.
No,
So-
That makes sense.
like I understand. Like as I said, they're not making no exception for Kyrie. Doesn't matter.
I'm just saying they could.
No,
Nah, they're not.
They
gonna do
could.
that.
no, not
They
Kyrie
worth
really
not.
could.
Not worth it.
Bro. From
I mean, they could set the precedent.
What do you mean?
Kyrie, you get vaccinated every day or every game
What
and
testing
every
game?
practice. Yeah,
It's not
bro,
fair.
they do it.
but it's
like,
not. But then now this
it's-
is the thing. It's not fair for everyone else
who could
that
have
you're-
had that option?
that
It
could have had
is.
the option
Yeah.
Oh, for not getting
for not getting
Yeah,
vaccinated.
having to test in every day.
Because this is the thing.
bro, they change up
This
rules
is
all
the
the
thing.
time.
But this is the thing. Why are we gonna change the rule for just one guy?
Because of his ego.
It depends on who the guy is.
Doesn't matter.
Depends
It
on who the
Doesn't
guy
matter.
is.
It shouldn't matter because that's
It-
what makes it unfair.
Yeah, but it depends on.
Doesn't
who the
matter
guy
who
is.
you are, bro.
It
You're only
depends.
saying this because you're
Yeah.
unvaccinated. If you were vaccinated, you would feel the same exact way. But the thing is that, It doesn't matter who you.
I don't even want to put on my status like that, yo. Why you putting on my status?
You
like
said
that,
it before
bro?
the pod.
Yo,
so.
nah. I don't like the way you use it as a point here, though.
Yeah, because now it's coming back full circle.
Nah, man, ease it back, bro. Yo, watch yourself after.
The guy who started the intro. The guy who started the intro. Oh, God doesn't want me to get the
vaccinated.
Yo, man. But
because now it's back to full circle.
No.
Full circle
Even if I was vaccinated, I wouldn't care. Honestly,
I would care.
At that point, what would
if
you
I'm on the
care?
if I'm on the team,
I don't
I would
care
care.
if you're. Honestly, I respect if you
I'm
don't
only
want to
just
get
saying it-
vaccinated.
I'm only just
because
saying
we
it just-
don't know what this shit can do later on.
I'm only saying this just for someone that if I was on the team, I would feel type of way.
Nah, because like let's say I me with all my experiences in my life, and I'm on the team and I'm vaccinated, and I look at somebody on my team that doesn't want to get vaccinated. We don't know what this vaccine can do. My grandma, back when H1N1 was a serious thing, and it first came out, she had gone in the hospital.
There's a vaccine for that.
Yeah, there was. They gave
I
you
didn't get that.
they gave you
They
some
were-
shot. It wasn't mandatory. It wasn't like, it wasn't a pandemic.
Yeah.
They gave you some so she initially went into the hospital because it was like some stroke or something like that. I don't remember what exactly it was. And at the time, because she was in the hospital, they're like, oh, there's so many people here with H1N1. We got to give you this shot. They gave her this shot, and her stroke got even more severe because of the H1N1 vaccine they gave her. So, like, it ended up, all in the end, it ended up killing her.
But the thing is,
So, like,
that
you don't know what these things can do in you. Everybody reacts differently. Like,
Yeah.
I could, anybody that gets this vaccine could, like, have a blood clot or like, some kind of like muscle enlargement in their heart. Like, you don't know everything about it. So I
feel
gotta
that.
respect
true.
somebody not wanting to get it
but
because it's so
but
early.
remember, you also said it too that Kyrie even admitted himself he hasn't done enough research on it.
So that kind of.
I don't know if he said
already
that.
put
Did you say
flaw-
that?
That's what you said
Yeah,
that
you
he
said
said.
that.
I didn't say you said that.
You
Yeah,
said
you
that.
said that still.
I said that?
Yeah, you said that. You did.
Cap. Roll, roll me
shit.
saying that right now. If I said that and roll,
I can't
and
roll
play
it. I can't roll it
no,
back.
Yeah, but like when you edited it, like just roll it back and play it in like black and white. This is
Audience
replay,
are witnesses.
and then
'cause
play
they're
it
gonna hear
slow.
this.
Play it
This
slow.
guy said play it slow.
Because I know, and play like sad music too. I don't remember saying that. Because when he was explaining, like you're talking about when he did the live.
Yeah. The most
I
recent
don't think he
live.
said. Yeah, I don't remember him. Yeah, I don't know why. Y'all sure?
Yeah.
we 100% positive.
Yeah.
I ain't say
100%.
that shit. I ain't say that
100%.
shit. I ain't say that. But anyways, yeah, man. I don't know. Like, yo, I can't. Yo, I'm not mad. Like, yo,
I won't be mad personally.
I'm not
I
mad at
won't
him not
care
getting
because, like,
vaccinated.
at
It's
that
just
point, What's there
unfortunate.
to be caring about? Like,
Yeah, like I don't
I'm
lose
playing.
sleep.
I'm getting my bread.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's the thing. The difference with
it's-
Kyrie now is like now he's just not gonna get paid
it's just unfortunate that's the rule.
until the state of New York decides like okay,
To change the rule, which
But-
they will.
Yeah.
but I don't see them changing it just because of such a high number of the population being vaccinated.
Mhm.
No,
I feel like they're gonna just enforce it even
No,
more to be
'cause
like
the only
you
reason-
need to do it.
no. The only reason they're enforcing it is because the numbers are still high. Once the numbers decrease, they're gonna say, all right, if you haven't gotten vaccinated, like
I
whatever.
don't see the number decreasing for a while, especially in the state of New York.
They've already. Well, I don't know about New York, but in Ontario, they've said because they created this mandate of everybody having to get vaccinated, the numbers have gone down. Once the numbers reach a certain point, they're gonna be like, it doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not.
Nah, I think there's still like I think what they'll
Do you
probably
think
allow with that.
do you think they're still gonna be like you have to get vaccinated to do anything?
There has to be a number that they're going for, and
I think
feel
it's like 90%.
I was gonna say
vaccinated.
Wasn't it
I was
like
gonna say
80%
95.
threshold?
Huh?
I swear it was 80%. They were trying
Vaccinated?
Yeah, I thought that's what they
Is
were
that it?
looking like. They
I
wanted
feel
to.
I can see them if they're gonna lift it. I feel like it has to be 95%.
Yeah, it has to be up there still.
Because
yeah.
remember, it's different when it's just like a local like disease that's going around, like you know,
Mhm.
mad cow disease, H1N1 and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But the fact that COVID shut shit down,
Mm-hmm.
like the whole world stopped. That's the thing that
put
like
everyone in one.
yeah,
in
and,
the same
and that's the
position,
thing,
bro.
and that's the thing that like I think some people are forgetting is that like yo, the world stopped when this shit came out.
Nobody
Yeah.
forgets that. We all lived
No.
through it.
Nah, I think some people forgot that the world stopped.
Sounds
bro.
like you're
All of
trying to
us
say
are
Kyrie
inside.
forgot.
Kyrie forgot. Kyrie didn't, bro. Kyrie didn't want to play in the bubble.
Yeah. So
Kyrie didn't want to play in the bubble, and it's
yeah, he was one of the few people who opposed it.
and that's the reason why he ended up getting kicked off the player association because
all the other players.
I remember
because he was starting this whole like thing where people were saying like, yo, we need to fight, like we need to go against it, start our own league and everything. The man never spoke to Chris Paul about that. You're the VP of the Player Association. You gotta talk to the president,
bro.
and discuss this
before
shit.
you start talking
Bro,
crazy.
I remember when LeBron said something, and then like I think it's like a day or so, the man's like, yo, nah, I'm with this bubble, like, you know, the bubble basketball, because like, yo, what player won't miss the game, bro? Especially after the pandemic.
Yeah. Unless you're injured.
And I must commend the NBA for like the bubble, because that was like the most exciting, like, you know, basketball I've seen, you know, like
But it wasn't the NBA that did that. It was the players.
It was the NBA, bro.
Nah,
NBA,
it was bro. If the players,
you don't think that was very innovative? Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
That was such a bless you.
If the players didn't play as well as they did, bro, it was like no-name players that were playing sick, like back-to-back games. Like if they didn't play that well, the bubble would have been whatever. Still,
it was fun.
Nah, I think the bubble. I feel like the bubble still would have been big just because we had no basketball for so long.
For sure, but like, yo,
just a couple
the bubble,
months. It felt like a year.
Yeah,
what
and
elevated,
they stepped it up on a virtual level. That's why like I enjoy most about it, because just watching it just felt like, yo,
I was in that.
The bubble season is like legendary because of how well players are playing.
Yeah,
like, yo, if they, I'm telling you, it's more so the players than the NBA.
Nah,
if they didn't come out and hoop like they did,
but the NBA is the one that set everything up like that. They
for
set
sure.
up, they set up the whole.
I'm
like,
not saying don't give them the credit. Give them the credit give them the credit where it's due, but not for it all. The players get more credit.
Bro, all the players have to do is show up.
And who? We mean just show up.
That's the easy
part.
That's
the hoop.
That's the easy part.
Hoop, bro.
That's the easy part.
That's crazy.
NBA, bro. The NBA had to set up everything, set up this whole system. You got mans like Daniel House trying to smash the workers. They're like none of that.
Man saying dropping 20 is the easy part. Playing against
no
NBA
fans.
defense.
There's no fans.
Devin Booker is undefeated.
But having no fans is another big thing. You don't have a man screaming in your ear saying, "You suck. You suck."
You look around, you see screens.
You see a man take his shirt off, and
it depends.
A big man taking off his shirt, all jiggling. You don't have that distraction no more.
It depends on
all you gotta do is play ball.
Get up and ball, stay focused, bro.
It depends on your experience in the league.
Because the one thing that rookies always say that shakes them up the most too is the speed of the game, and also like the crowds. Because even like when the Raptors played the Cavs back, I think in like 2016 when we went to the conference finals.
They beat us in what, the third, fourth game, fifth game?
No, this is when we went to 6 games.
Yeah,
we had like
That
Biombo.
game hurts me, yo.
And we lost at home.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And everyone's calling us LeBronto.
We lost at home.
Yeah, we lost at home, but we pushed them to 6 games when they swept everyone else.
I remember, yeah, because during the end game interview, LeBron was talking to the reporter, and the crowd was still going.
Yeah,
talking about let's go Raptors. I remember that.
But my whole point of what I'm trying to say is that in game 3 and 4. Kevin Love both said like, yo, the reason why we played so bad and we're so shook up was because we did not know that we were so loud.
Yeah, we're loud.
And that's why I said, like, with the bubble, you eliminate that whole factor.
Yeah, that's true.
All you gotta do is play ball.
I mean, but like the crowd, as it negatively affects players, it also positively affects players. Like the home game for the home team, it's an uplifter.
But still, like the fact that it's just like at the end of the day,
like you can be losing from 20 and the crowd will bring you back.
Yeah, because of the energy.
Yeah.
But then now what it comes down to is just saying,
so now
I'm just trying to play ball.
So like it's neutral ground.
Yeah, it's all neutral ground.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, it comes down to how bad you want it and how good you are.
Yep.
And that's why I said
all the players.
The GM had to build that team, bro.
Yeah.
Now you talking about some other shit. You talking about NBA GM.
I feel like you're just giving the players too much credit for that.
He's like, yo,
I'm giving them a lot of credit. It's well deserved. They put on a good show. Without the players, there's no NBA.
Yeah,
we're gonna put on Adam Silver.
Yeah, but
who you go?
But okay, that's like saying like showing up to your high school or college ball. I'm like, okay, yeah, this like you see the setup. And that plays a role in like the excitement and like the whole like, you know,
sets the mood, sets the vibe and everything.
Like,
without all that, man's are playing ball on the pavement.
Okay, let's compare like a high school game to an NBA game.
You can't. Go ahead.
Yeah, we cannot.
Depending on where you playing.
Exactly.
And what team.
You can, but go ahead. If you
can,
want to talk
but
college, sure, but high school,
I'm
all right,
just
go
showing
ahead.
you the
All right,
comparison as to why
I'm letting you fly the
the
plane. I'm letting you fly the plane. Go
why
ahead, fly
the
the plane.
organization made the bubble exciting as like you giving no one's discrediting the players or anything. We're just saying like how the NBA like just made it so excited to watch. Like it was such an innovative
There's the interactive and
The
the
interactive,
interactiveness
like,
where
you
you can be a fan in the stands and everything.
Gimmicks.
Bro,
I didn't.
You just don't want to admit like they ever made it.
No, like that. You said the point of being in the stands and doing the camera thing. That wasn't exciting to me. I was seeing the players play. That's what's exciting.
Yeah.
The players playing, putting on the show. The most satisfying
they
part
put on
of
the show?
basketball is watching the players play.
Someone has to set that all up.
I'm not even gonna
For
lie.
sure.
I'm not even gonna lie to you though.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think the off season is more entertaining than the regular season. Where we're seeing where the players go and everything, seeing the trades that happen and all that.
No, that's an exciting part, but most exciting?
Most exciting is obviously gonna be the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that's just because the intensity of the
So
playoffs.
is the
and all
off
that.
season more exciting than the regular season, or
To me, sometimes.
Just
yeah,
want to know.
I guess it
This
just
off season was mad entertaining.
it depends
It
on what
was,
you like.
it was.
It depends
We
on what
all
you like.
wonder what was gonna happen with Ben Simmons and like the man.
Ben-
Oh, he just got traded to Pacers, no? Or is
Nah.
there something going through about the Pacers?
Nah, there's just like let me check my phone because I didn't see
I think
nothing
something
it.
about him going to the Pacers. I saw like
I gotta
a
check
day,
that too. Still,
a day or two ago. Yeah, some deal was getting lined up of him going to the Pacers. I don't know if
think
that'd
that
be a
was set in
good fit.
stone still.
That might not have. It might have just been rumors. I know.
'Cause I seen the rumors about it. They're thinking about trading like Brogdon
Yeah.
and like maybe Karis LeVert, but Karis LeVert's
Yeah.
injured.
Speaking of trades, did you see? What's his name? Is it Lamelo? No, what's his name? Liangelo.
Angelo.
Oh, LaJello Ball.
Yeah,
Liangelo. Is it Liangelo?
Yeah.
Is it Angelo? I say Angelo.
Yeah.
No, Jello's just like his nickname, but like it's LaJello.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
did you see
Got signed
Liangelo?
to Charlotte.
Liangelo having a
Good for him. G League contract.
no, he was signed to the Hornets.
Wait, he was originally signed to the Hornets?
For 24 hours.
For 24 hours. Liangelo. It's a Liangelo Ball. Liangelo Ball was signed to the New Orleans Hornets. Is that
Yeah.
it?
No. It's the
Charlotte
Charlotte
Hornets.
Hornets.
Charlotte Hornets. He was signed to the Charlotte Hornets for 24 hours,
Got cut.
and he got waived
Yep, I remember
at
that.
the end of the 24 hours.
I remember.
Yeah, they didn't say nothing about Ben Simmons being traded.
No?
No.
Okay.
So I'm like, that would have been big news right there.
Yeah, I saw something on my my Google feed. But anyway, so yeah, Liangelo Ball just trying to make it into the league for like 3 years, I think, right? He's been trying to get into the league
what is this?
4 years.
LaMelo, this is his second year.
Liangelo's the oldest one, right?
Lonzo.
When did Lonzo's going to his 5th year? So I think this is third year.
Wait, Liangelo's the oldest one, right?
Nah, he's the middle child.
Oh,
Lonzo's
Yeah,
old.
Lonzo's the older.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like 4 years. He's been
Yeah.
trying to get into the league, but he finally got there, and after a practice, they cut him. I think you got to hang it up and just start working on Big Baller Brand, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
he's still young.
Yeah,
I think
that too, but at
yeah.
the same time, like
Nah, you got
you
cut by
gotta-
the
you gotta
worst
fir-
team.
You have a backup in that,
Yeah, and I think he has a
working
good
on-
backup.
Yeah, working on a brand.
Big
like,
Baller Brand.
Yo, that's a brand by itself. If the brothers are making noise in the league, he can be that one to just
You know what I
facilitate
mean?
the brand.
That's
you know?
it,
Yeah,
bro.
but I don't think Liangelo really has like anything like that. You know what I
So you-
mean? Like I feel like for him, it's like basketball or nothing,
You don't know that.
bro.
You can
if-
say you think that, but you don't know that.
I'm pretty sure we didn't hear nothing about him. Every time there was branding,
You know what?
it was always with Lonzo and LaMelo.
That could be his thoughts now, but he can change.
Yeah, he could change.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't, but I'm
And
saying
he
right now,
should.
as of right now, he's trying to focus on ball.
If you get cut in 24 hours,
It is what it is. It happens to everyone. It happens to Patrick Beverly. Look at this guy.
It don't happen to everyone.
Yeah,
Happened-
Pat Bev.
Happened to Pat Bev. And then the man played overseas for a couple of years and came
Yeah.
back. PJ Tucker, same thing.
Yeah.
Man has a ring.
Yeah, that's it.
So
It's
it's like,
true.
you know,
I'm
like
happy for him though.
it's your
There's
journey.
room to grow. Yeah, there is room to grow.
Because you know, like if they end up having a Ball Brothers documentary, his would probably be the most intriguing.
I think his circumstances are different though,
like what?
because he has 2 brothers in the NBA. His family's rich already.
Well, they're rich.
Not beforehand. No.
Not beforehand, but like just before.
They're you could say they're middle class.
I would say they're above middle class still, just because I
Before
feel like,
his sons were in the NBA.
yeah, I feel like
I don't know what he did.
I
don't
feel
know
like
what he
I
did.
feel like LeVar had some deals on the
I have
side
no idea.
to make him some guap because like Lonzo was.
I
Pretty,
heard he didn't go to the NBA because of his children.
who.
LeVar Ball.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Yo, he said in an interview he didn't go.
He also talks a lot of shit,
He
bro.
Does he talk shit? No.
Yo, he
Yeah.
does,
Talk,
bro.
let's talk about
Okay,
it.
he's a good
He
parent.
said he would get his sons into the NBA. All
He
of
did
them.
that. Yes, he did that.
What
He
happened?
did that.
Only
But
two
he
of
does
them.
still talk shit though.
He got. They all got onto an NBA team.
He also said he's better than Jordan. Did he not?
They all got into an NBA team.
Did you
Liangelo
see?
did-
Tell me that's not facts. He was
No.
on the team for at least 24 hours.
Doesn't count.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
You gotta play at least one regular season game
Why?
for that to count.
Why?
Because
Why?
then that's when it's official.
If
Why?
you're gonna have,
He was officially on the team. He just got waived. It happens.
Nah, because
But he got all his sons to that level.
There's different contracts
All
that
I'm
you
saying
sign.
is he doesn't talk shit.
Because there's non-guaranteed
facts.
contract.
He
Talk
talks
shit.
The man said he could
facts.
beat Jordan.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. A one-on-one.
I believe him.
This guy.
You're delusional, bro.
I believe him.
After this whole conversation, you're way too delusional.
He's been right thus far.
Nah.
I don't know.
He's a really supportive parent.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
he
is
writes for his kid like he
Michael's
As
ducking
any parent should.
Michael's ducking LeVar. That's all I'm saying.
This guy's-
Yeah,
Michael
shows,
is
Michael's
ducking LeVar.
I don't know about that.
Because LeVar put out the challenge. Where Michael at?
he didn't pull up.
That's
more
all it
checks,
is.
bro.
Scared ducking.
I'm talking
bro.
about LeVar didn't pull up.
How you know that?
Jordan's at the practices.
Who practices?
At the Hornets practice.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's the owner of the team.
He's there chilling, bro.
Nah, I don't know.
He looks at the talent. He's like, yo, let me see how good these guys are.
And if you do any foolishness, he give you a death house.
Yeah, he will give you a
That's
death
definitely-
pass. Man will
yeah.
box you.
Yeah, who did he slap? Like slap hard. It was like some young player that made a bad play.
Yeah, he slapped him.
Yeah, he slapped him mid game.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be vexed.
Because the man just jacked up a three. And he's like, what the hell was that?
Yeah,
Man
I'd be
pretty much
vexed.
sunned you, bro, in front of fans, bro.
You
Yeah.
got to hold
Jordan.
it too.
You gotta hold it
See you
still because it's
outside,
Michael. You gotta hold it because
If you're in the NBA, you got to hold it. But if you're on road and man box you, you got to fight him back.
Oh yeah,
I'm going
to,
straight
bro.
for his knees.
yeah. For his knees.
Going straight for his knees, bro.
Right.
Making sure this
So
nigga
he's an
can't jump.
old man.
Can't jump again, yo.
I mean, he wasn't jumping anyways. What was
No,
he
he,
like?
he can still dunk.
Michael?
Yeah.
Not like
I
he
think it was like
used to.
3 years
I
ago.
mean, like he's tall, so like I'm not surprised that he can
6'6".
get up there.
Yeah.
But like he's not like he used to. It's like
I'm
it's like a rim graze.
Nah.
He's not getting up there.
Yeah, he got up
No,
there.
he's not.
Yeah.
Show
Not
me.
gonna be like
Show you?
Show me.
acrobatic.
Yeah, I
gotta find
got
it on
you. Yeah, I
YouTube.
got you.
Yo, Vince Carter can still do 360 dunks
It's
right
Vince.
now, bro.
It's different, bro. It's different. He's a dunker. His dunking stats are at 99. Come
So
on.
is Jordan.
Undefeated.
No, it's not.
Bro, come on.
Not right now.
So, bro, you think...
Yo, go with it. Go with it. Where you going?
I was just going to say, you really think that Carter's dunking right now is at 99?
It's a lot higher than Jordan's. He just came out the league like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Jordan's been out the league for what? Like 10 years? I don't even more than that actually.
Yeah, it's been out of the league for like
Like
at least 20
15?
years.
No, because he came back in what, 2003, 2002?
The year LeBron got drafted,
Almost 20 years.
the year before LeBron got drafted was his last year
Yeah, almost 20 years.
because he was trying to duck LeBron.
Yeah, okay.
LeBron.
Man saw that, he's like, nah.
Nah, this is a different.
Nah,
beast,
Wizards were
yo.
just trash.
Yeah, because of him.
I mean, I don't think it was because of him.
Yo, search it up.
Did they do good after he left? Well enough to get to the playoffs?
Yeah, they got good with Arenas after. And then
They got to the playoffs?
They got to the playoffs, I think, a year after.
I don't remember. Have the Wizards ever won in our era?
Nah, they only won when they were the Bullets.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
But, like, they made the playoffs after he left.
I guess.
Because, yo, everyone on the team hated him. Rip Hamilton hated him. Jerry Stackhouse hated him.
Yeah, it's probably
Kwame
because
Brown hated him.
He treated the team like he did Chicago, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to run
And
shit.
it's also, like, Jordan just wasn't the same Jordan. He was getting buckets, but
Mm.
man wasn't playing defense like that. And
Man
like-
carried the team so many times, yo. The man's just like, yo.
did he really carry the balls like that, though?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Like, yo, he got
Did you
buckets.
see the last dance?
I saw the Last Dance, but I
Yeah,
also
man,
saw
he carried
Scotty.
that team.
I also saw Scottie Pippen doing his thing and
Yeah, for
Rodman
sure.
doing
There's,
his thing.
there's definitely
and
the
all
wrong
that.
players, but
But
he carried that team.
I just
Yo,
feel like
I saw a crazy stat. The
Hold up.
Bulls, in
Mhm.
between the years of 1990 to 1998, the Bulls never lost more than 2 games while Jordan was there
in a row.
in a row. Never lost more than 2 games.
Okay,
That's a crazy stat, bro.
Hey, the Warriors also won 73 games and only had 9
But they've
losses.
lost more than 2 games, though.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When all I'm saying is like, yo, I'm not saying Jordan's not not number 2,
Oh.
because LeBron's my GOAT.
Oh.
I'm not even a LeBron. I'm not even a LeBron fan.
LeBron
So
is
you're
your
saying
GOAT?
your GOAT. You're not
LeBron's-
saying the GOAT.
LeBron's the GOAT
Oh.
Oh,
Over Jordan.
over Jordan.
I don't know. 6 rings.
LeBron's about to get number 5.
2 3-peats.
But he also had one
Ah.
of the greatest coaches of all time. And throughout his whole run, the man always had Scottie Pippen was at least minimum a top 10 player.
Yeah. He was getting shafted for
And
his contract.
And the thing is too is I feel like with like the talent wise, the way it was spread out,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't like the same as like how the NBA is
Mhm.
talent wise right now. And I
I
feel like
don't know.
LeBron's gone through more dynasties.
I think
LeBron's gone through more dynasties than Jordan.
that's true.
LeBron went through the Spurs dynasty. The man went through the Pistons dynasty.
No, when did Jordan get drafted? In
the 80s.
What was it 81, 83?
No, I think he got drafted like 86 or 85.
Let me
No,
fact check
84.
that.
84, right?
Yeah.
I know it was one of the younger ones. I mean,
The 80s was run by Bird and what's
Bird
called
and
Magic.
Magic. Yeah.
And he couldn't even sniff
Couldn't
out the
bag it
first
up.
round.
Four.
Yeah.
Man couldn't
Information.
sniff out the first round.
Yeah.
And then when he got to the 90s, he got Scottie Pippen, and that's when he started making a little noise, and then boom, started winning
I
championships.
don't know, man.
Got
It's
Phil
about-
Jackson.
Dennis
Horace Grant
Rodman.
was an all-star, bro. Man's the Last Dance, the man's are forgetting. The Horace Grant was an all-star.
If we talking overall,
Overall what?
like what do you in what aspects are you saying
LeBron's
LeBron is the best?
LeBron's
Like
the
skill wise,
like body-wise and everything, LeBron's the perfect player.
Leadership.
I would say that.
6'8",
leadership.
I don't know about
2'6".
leadership.
Bro,
I would
LeBron-
say
About
LeBron.
leadership.
LeBron's a better leader than
Uh,
Jordan.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes,
Bro,
Miami.
Jordan
Cleveland.
punched
Jordan led
punched-
them to 2 3-peats.
because of Phil Jackson, my nigga.
Phil Jackson's the master plan in that, fam.
to 2
Jordan
3-peats.
when Jordan had what? I think,
Jordan
bro,
had a flu and he still played.
because Phil
Actually,
Jack-
it was
bro.
food poisoning.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying that Jordan is not great, but all I'm saying is that if he didn't have Phil Jackson, he's not getting nothing.
That's
Like that.
facts.
I don't know about that.
Phil Jackson changed his whole mindset from being just a scorer and a good defender
To a more team player.
to he had to. Then he actually started
Yeah.
relying on his teammates
Yeah.
because the thing is about us that why I commend LeBron a little bit more
Mhm.
is LeBron when he was on Cleveland for those 8 years,
Now hold on.
he had nobody.
Mind you, Phil Jackson, Phil Jackson changed the game. Like he created that triangle defense.
create
where
it.
it's- Didn't he create? No,
got-
it was a different guy.
yeah,
Yeah, it
he
was a
got it
different
from
guy. It
someone
was a
else.
different guy. Yeah,
But
you're right.
his like
his whole philosophy of
First of all,
it.
philosophy is
So he
based on
built
that,
he
yeah.
built the triangle off of somebody else's like philosophy, and he made it into what it was.
Well, no, the triangle was a thing, but the way that he did the triangle,
It was-
worked well
Yeah.
because he has such a great player like Jordan.
yep.
And
yeah,
that's why also when he had Kobe, which Kobe's is Jordan 2.0,
yeah,
he has someone that can excel out of the
yeah,
triangle because like
create that distraction.
because even
and
like
create
when
space for his other
like
players.
Shaq and all these guys talk about the triangle, they're like, yo, the triangle ain't shit, bro.
Yeah.
He broke the triangle all the time.
Yep.
I don't know, man. They won.
They won. But what I'm trying to say is that like Jordan wouldn't have 6 rings if it wasn't for Phil. Almost like how Phil wouldn't have got those 6 rings
Man
if it
said
wasn't
like-
for
for
Jordan.
Jordan,
Man
like
said
yo,
like, yo,
it's
I'm
like
And like
Clean.
and when I look at LeBron did
LeBron
it.
didn't do it by
LeBron
himself.
did it with
LeBron's first
LeBron
ring
said-
was with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and
Dwayne
then-
Wade, Chris Bosh,
Eric
Eric
Thomas,
Spoelstra.
Eric Spoelstra.
Wasn't it a
Eric
different
Spoelstra,
coach?
Eric Spoelstra was a young coach too.
No, wasn't it Pat something? What was it?
No,
Pat?
no, no,
Riley's
Pat
a-
Riley
Pat
was
Riley?
just a GM.
He's a
Oh, he's a
GM for
GM.
Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat Riley was the coach when Shaq and Wade won the championship.
Yeah.
But Eric Spoelstra was just on the coaching staff. But like my whole thing
But,
is
like,
just like
It wasn't
Eric
just
Spoelstra-
LeBron.
Eric Spoelstra was a young coach.
It wasn't just LeBron though.
No, but what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Dwayne Wade
but
was
what
like
I'm trying to say is that LeBron didn't have that one coach that would be like, yo, LeBron, don't worry,
Yeah.
I got this.
I mean,
Like,
mind you,
Jordan even said like, yo, he said to
Jerry
Yo,
Krause,
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm not running this again without Phil, like,
because he knew it's not going to work.
Yeah.
yo, but like, yo, Phil Jackson wasn't Phil Jackson when he played with Jordan. He was an up and coming coach.
No,
We didn't know what Phil Jackson was.
He was pretty like he wasn't as like
He wasn't
like
in
he
the-
wasn't a high profile coach, But
I don't remember
he also brought a bit of like that champ because he won a championship
when he played. Yeah,
and then
What'd that mean?
But then he also learned from like one of the best coaches coming up, and then that's why they're like, you know what, he's a championship player. He learned from one of the best.
So
He's the
did
perfect
Eric
fit.
Spoelstra with Pat Riley.
Eric Spoelstra was never a player.
No, but he was.
Yeah,
he
he was
worked
a
with the coach though.
videographer.
Yeah, he started off as like a guy in like the video room, and then he worked his way up in the rankings and everything. My whole point is just the fact that Phil Jackson knew what it took to win a championship.
But you don't gotta be a player to know how to win a basketball game.
It gives you an advantage over someone that's not a player.
I don't know that. Eric Spoelstra won.
Nick Nurse
And he
won.
wasn't a
He won
player.
because he also had LeBron.
Yo, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not
He also
just
won,
on
and
the
then
coach.
and my whole thing is that LeBron has won it with many different coaches.
Mhm.
LeBron won 2 with
Okay.
Eric Spoelstra. Man went back to Cleveland.
But at
The
one
man
point,
went to the finals with a
I mean,
coach from overseas,
you're
and then Ty Lue. The man had two different
Mhm.
different coaches in 2 years.
Uh-huh.
The man had Ty Lue come and take over the coach reins partway through the season.
and that's when I saw LeBron showing a lot more leadership.
And
When
then
he
after
was-
LeBron went to the
when he played
Lakers,
Cleveland and like Ty Lue wasn't like making like all those plays that
Put some respect on Ty Lue's name. Man.
I respect him.
I respect him,
but Ty Lue didn't become the head
There's
coach
enough
until
respect
after
on
like
there.
what 20 games into the season.
yeah, bro.
How many
And
players you
LeBron,
know?
LeBron
How
had
many
to
players
beat
you
back
know?
to the
Won,
man, bro.
and that's what I'm saying. How
Come
many
on, man.
players you know won a championship after their head coach got fired?
Yo.
Warriors.
Who?
Warriors. 2000. Wait, with their first championship.
Nah, bro.
They fired the coach.
They fired the
brought
coach
on-
in the off season.
Mm.
And was it
and
the,
then
was
he-
it the yeah? It's,
And no, it's not the
They got-
same. Your coach got fired through the season. That's
when
a
you know
whole.
you-
That's
that's
you
when
don't
know
have
you
a training
fuck it up,
camp
bro.
or nothing.
I mean, you're switching. Yo, the regular season, the postseason is a different ball game. Like it's a
No,
It's a
what I'm
crazy
trying to
shift.
what I'm trying to say to you is that when Mark Jackson got let go, that was in the off season, and then they signed Steve Kerr to a 5-year contract. The man had the whole summer to build a philosophy.
Yep.
When
Didn't you get cut mid-season?
no,
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Let me Google this because I don't remember.
Fact check.
Keep
When
going.
Ty Lue became the head coach, it was like after like 15 games into the season.
Mhm.
Bro, it's a whole different philosophy. You're switching up and
Yeah.
everything. And I personally feel like that, like now it's like he won a championship in Cleveland, which personally for me, I feel like that championship counts as 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
He won 2 in Miami.
2. What the fuck? Where you going with this crazy stat?
Bro, that championship is heavy.
Yo, the Miami run was that was one of
Are you talking about the
LeBron-
one where they come back 3-1?
They came back
Yeah.
3-1.
that was one of LeBron greatest run.
That was one of the greatest runs
bro.
in
The
NBA
Miami
history.
era was just like when
and you gotta remember too, that was the 73-9 Warriors team.
mm-hmm.
So everyone was like, bro, this is impossible. Nobody can do this. This is the team that won 73 games. This is the best. No team's ever won that many games in the regular season. And LeBron was down 3-1 and came back.
Do you think it was more so LeBron playing, Cleveland playing very well, or Golden State playing very bad, or a combination of both? Because Golden State should have won.
I think what ended up happening was
They dropped the ball.
one, Draymond Green got suspended.
They
That's
dropped
what
the ball.
that's another thing that
how
shifted
they felt.
everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
LeBron played crazy. I think it was game 4 is 3-1. Yeah, so game 5, him and Kyrie went off, where they both scored 41 points. Game 6, LeBron went off again, and I think he dropped like another 40 piece.
Mhm.
And then game 7 was when everything was just even,
Mm-hmm.
and then he had that
That was a great series.
the iconic block,
Yeah.
and then we had that Kyrie jump shot.
The Golden State should have won. They dropped the ball.
They
They
did.
fumbled it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's a huge
my whole
fumble.
point in like what I'm trying to say is just like
Hey man,
Jordan's
I,
great.
I
But
agree
he's number.
with.
I think he's number 2, and I feel like once we have that LeBron documentary,
I agree.
man's gonna be like, damn,
LeBron
guy
really
really-
accomplished a lot.
that man really didn't have shit back in
Yo,
Cleveland.
LeBron need more rings. That's all it is.
He's about to
I
get one
agree,
more.
I agree. LeBron
He's getting one more, and the man's been to the finals 12 times.
Mhm.
Physically and skill wise, I think he's a better player. But if you're talking about like all the other factors, like
What are the other
LeBron,
factors?
Jordan doing 2 3-peats, and you could have done another one, but
No,
the
he
back
couldn't- he
they
couldn't-
could have
No,
they could have won seven championships.
and you also gotta remember, Jordan also got a year off.
yeah,
He did,
when he went
so-
to play baseball.
Yeah, because
So that could have been a ring right there.
no,
And then his last, he could have had 8. If we really add it up.
Yo, the league
Yeah.
was so
The reason
lackluster,
why
too.
I don't think he
How
would
you
have been
say
able
nah?
to.
And these guys did
I'm
2
explaining.
three-peats.
I'm explaining to
How you say nah?
I'm explaining to you.
Go ahead.
Hear the man out, bro.
I think Pippen would have been tired of his bullshit if he didn't take that break. That's
No,
number one.
I don't think so. Go
I
ahead.
think so.
Pippen's problem wasn't with Jordan. It was with the guy that wouldn't pay him.
Yeah.
But he also wanted
wanted to get
Jordan.
paid.
But he also wanted Jordan to fend that for him.
No.
Yeah,
We don't know that.
bro. He said it in the thing.
Bro, it was his own fault that he ended up with that deal.
It was his fault. But
So
he
what does
also
Jordan got to do with
he
it?
also wanted-
he can't go to the GM and say, hey, why don't you let Pippen out of this?
But this
like,
is the
he already
thing.
signed you.
But
What are you going to
but
do?
look, listen to this here though.
Uh,
Jordan could have still pulled up to the GM and be like, "Yo, Pippen's my guy. Do right for this guy. Reconstruct his contract so that he can get paid."
He could have. He might. Yo,
you got
you
a man
never
like
know.
LeBron.
You
got a man
never
like-
know. He might have done that phone call.
You got a man
but
like LeBron. LeBron gets
if he did.
LeBron gets
Yo,
his teammates paid.
That's facts.
Tristan
that's
Thompson,
before the
LeBron-
contract is
LeBron
signed.
gets
though.
Tristan Thompson.
That's before the
paid.
contract
Bro,
is
LeBron
signed.
gets his niggas on
Once
his
it's
team,
signed,
bro.
you're fucked. These guys aren't going to change shit.
Don't matter,
If they
bro.
really don't have to, they're not going to change shit.
Don't
Nah,
matter.
but I feel
Like-
I feel you on that though, because like the man could have still vouched for the man. Like LeBron,
Sure, he could have, but it doesn't mean they're going to change it.
Yeah,
If the
that's
contract's
true,
signed,
that's
what are
true.
they going to do?
But at least he tried.
you try to think so.
It's
does
the,
that
it's,
mean?
it's the intention of trying to do it where it doesn't seem
Get the
like
fuck out of here.
it's
bro.
not. You're not just for yourself.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're not
man.
just for yourself.
Yo, Jordan didn't treat him poorly. I don't think.
Nah,
I don't think he
so
treated him
either.
poorly.
Even the Last Dance, man. After that, Pippen don't fuck with him no more.
Bro,
Cap.
they
They
don't-
still talk like they boys.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Bro, watch it again. Jordan talks to him like they still cool. Pippen
Bro,
still talks about
Pippen-
Jordan like they cool.
Nah, Pippen doesn't mess with him no more.
Why do you say this?
Like literally after like the Last Dance came out, the Pippen said that he felt that the Last Dance documentary didn't portray him in the right light.
That's because of the contract signing and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but he's just saying his
Has
whole
nothing to do with Jordan
But his whole thing is just that he felt like he wasn't portrayed in the right light, and that's why he wrote his own book and everything.
because of the contract shit.
The contract, also the fact when he decided to sit out on that last play.
Because of the contract.
No, it wasn't. The last play wasn't because of the contract.
What was that because of?
The last play
Oh,
was
they gave the ball to somebody else.
yeah. They want Kukoc to shoot the shot
yeah,
instead of him.
because he thought he was like that guy.
He's the guy. Yeah.
Beside Jordan. Nothing
And
to do
the
with
thing
Jordan.
is too is that like the team was already
Still
the
nothing
team,
to do with Jordan.
the team
So where
was-
you going with this?
Yo, the team was still
The
getting
team was
clapped, bro.
still the team was still good without
Mhm.
Jordan. They only lost 3 less games.
But not great. Did they win a ring?
Nah.
Nah.
Facts. So if Jordan was there, they would have won a ring. For sure.
Maybe.
This guy says maybe.
We don't know.
Dog, I know.
You don't
There's
know.
no way you don't know.
We don't
We
They
know.
don't
did 2 3-peats.
It didn't
What are you
happen.
talking about? We don't know.
We don't know.
Don't know.
Sure.
Because bro, it's mentally
Sure.
it's mentally exhausting winning chips. That's why Lakers couldn't stay together with Kobe and Shaq. Because after all, egos start to clash, and that's kind of
Yeah.
why even if they won that 4th championship in a row, I don't think Jordan would have got 6 rings.
Has a team ever done 4 in a row?
I think like Bill Russell days,
Oh,
Those days had like those relax,
yeah.
like when the
Those-
Celtics were winning all the championships,
bro.
Mm.
You look up in the Celtics banners, you just see like
Think we'll,
56,
Think we'll ever get
57,
a-
and all that.
these
Yeah.
guys are cheating, bro.
think we'll ever get a think we'll ever get a 4-peat in our era?
Nah,
They'd have to be a super team. And they would have to never be. They'd have to all be best friends.
I don't think it would work, just because there's too much talent in the NBA compared to how it was back in the
But
day.
let's say KD stays on Golden State.
Nah, because remember they lost to us
Mm-hmm.
when they won 2 straight and they versed us in the
Yo,
3rd.
Healthy
we
KD.
We shot shit.
Well, that's the thing.
If we had healthy
there's
KD?
too much.
Healthy KD.
There's too, but that's
Healthy
the thing.
teams. Healthy teams.
No. But that's the thing. You can't.
Healthy
You
teams.
can't guarantee that.
We can't.
You can't guarantee that everyone's gonna be healthy.
I'm adding the
Because
caveat.
no.
I'm adding the caveat
You can't. You
of
can't
it
add
being-
it.
I'm
This guy
adding
wants-
the caveat.
There's
of
too
it
much.
being
There's too much
healthy teams.
factors. There's too many factors that goes into a championship of like
Yeah.
of 1,
Mm.
health, 2, luck,
Mm.
3, chemistry,
Mhm.
and then 4 is the team willing to pay the money.
All right,
Yep.
so
There's too much factors for you to win
So
4
I'm
straight.
controlling 1, and that's health.
Nah.
That's the only thing I'm controlling. So health. You can have the other ones. I'm controlling health, so all the players are healthy.
It wouldn't work out.
I think they could still go. I
Someone,
think they
someone's ego is gonna be big enough where they're gonna be like, I want to hit the open
would
market
it-
and get paid.
Who would it be? I think it would be Draymond, if anybody. Draymond
No.
would be the first.
No,
Isn't Draymond the one that was
Draymond
was
would stay.
wanted money?
no.
Isn't Draymond?
Draymond would have stayed because Draymond knows that outside of Golden State, he's not gonna be as
No
great.
hope?
He won't get an active role.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
He'll
what
get the
he-
role, but he just wouldn't get as much like recognition and the
Mhm.
respect that he
Mhm.
does on the Golden State.
Would you even want to see a 4-peat though? I'd be kind of cheesed by the third ones.
I would want to see it.
I'd be cheesed by the fourth one still. Fourth one, I'd be kind of cheesed. I'd be like, all right, let's switch it up.
No, I want to see that. I wouldn't mind seeing like a team being able to do it because that's greatness.
That's true.
I wouldn't mind seeing that
What's
greatness.
our time? What are we at right now?
Like hour 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got going on in the world?
New music. New music.
New music. Oh yeah, a lot of new music drop. You got you got Young Thugger, Mac
Yeah.
Miller's Estate dropped a tape for him.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one yet.
Fabo, which I really like most of all right now.
I haven't dived in Don Toliver's album.
Don Toliver dropped a nice
Toliver.
project still.
Was that
Was
that
it
this
hard?
weekend or was that before though?
That was last weekend.
That was last weekend.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tap in that after this.
What else we got that dropped this weekend? There was something else. What else dropped?
I'm about to check my music right now to see what else dropped. You got Thugga, Xavier Wolf dropped. Sleepy Hollows dropped. Gucci, he dropped.
Gucci did drop. Yeah.
Maxo Cream dropped. What was that guy's name that you said earlier?
Fabo.
Fabo.
How'd you spell his
Fabo.
name?
PH.
Okay, never mind. This is a
ABO.
different person then.
Soul Aquarius.
Layla Day also dropped a project. Make sure you guys listen to that. All the ManDems on it.
Shout out to Lil. Shout out. Give her a shout out for real.
Yeah, shout out to Layla Day for dropping Detour.
Who's Lele Day? Who is that?
Layla Day, she's an R&B artist from Toronto.
Poppin' R&B artist in Toronto.
We have like almost all mans from the studio.
Somebody spell that for me.
Layla is L-E.
Lele?
Is L. I was spelling it out, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Leila. And then space. And there's D-E.
I got it.
Yeah.
There you
And,
go.
she had all the most of the ManDem at Lotus producers from here. She had
This
like
is
all them
Detour?
on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Most mans are on it. We had Lucidox on it. We had Tech on it. We had Torre on it.
I'll give it a listen. I'm down with it right now.
Listen to Shotty from the City.
Shout out
That's-
from
Tap
the
in,
city.
guys.
That's
Like,
S.
support
That's
our local
SCF.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
So listen,
All right.
give that a listen.
Well, you produce on that or what?
No, bro, I'm not a producer. What
Oh,
do you
okay.
mean?
I don't know. You said that one specifically, and so I'm like, all right. So you
No,
got
I
some-
just like that song because I remember when she was shooting the video for that one.
Yeah.
I was vibing with that track, and I was
Oh,
like,
okay,
all right,
okay,
that song
Dreday
bumps.
was
Oh,
mesmerized.
am I playing?
I wasn't
something right
mesmerized.
now?
I wasn't mesmerized, but I was like, yo, this is a nice track. Still, like, I would
Okay.
bump this, but
I heard
Alright.
it though.
it finally dropped. But
Yeah. So my favorite for thus far is Fabo, Young Thugger, more of the same, but good tracks on there. Haven't listened to the Mac Miller yet. Mac Miller is also on the Thugger album.
Yeah,
I like
I
that
heard
song.
that was a nice
They
song.
they also had
Juice WRLD too.
Thugger had a
Yeah.
lot of features on there. He had
Doja Cat.
Nat Ruse from
I don't think
Fun.
they're really features though. I think it was just collab tracks because like
What do you
a
mean?
lot of it was just like with this
Wait,
person.
hold on, back the fuck up. Collab tracks or features? What are you talking about?
Collab tracks and features are different.
What are you talking about?
Look at it again.
If you have a collaboration with an artist,
That's
that
not a
artist
feature.
is featured on your track.
nah, because this is a song that's both of their tracks. Look at it.
True.
Right here, when you look at the track list, it says Stressed with J. Cole and T. Shine.
So you're trying to say that
The
that
feature and
artist-
with is a different,
so
it's a huge
if
thing.
it's collaboration, that artist can also put it on their album.
Yeah, if they want to.
But if it's a feature, they can't put it on their album because this artist
They're like-
Because it's not their song,
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
They're like a
saying
guest,
so
essentially.
it's
Yeah.
just ownership.
basically.
Okay, so what I'm breaking it down to is they're just on that song. I don't fucking care how much
They're
ownership they
collaborating.
have.
Yeah, I'm just letting people know it's
There's
it's
a
on
difference
Thug's album.
Cool.
between
But it's
collaborating
with-
and
yeah.
feature.
It's with
If
these
you want to
people.
get down to brass
yeah.
tacks, whatever, do what you think. But anyways, so they're featured.
However you want to put it.
You guys, a lot of people
Collab.
on there, along with Nat Ruse, who is on one of my favorite alternative rock albums, "Fun," by the group Fun. Y'all remember that band?
No.
Nope.
They have this song with Janae Monáe, "Tonight."
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I know that
That's
song.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had Nat Ruse on that track, which I think I don't know. I think they like I thought it was cool they got him. I think it was kind of squandered though, but personal opinion.
He tried to switch up the
Take.
a local vibe because he had the Young Stoner album that was like more of like rapping and stuff like that. And
I listened to the album and it was just completely different. Like
it's like alternative.
I enjoy what
different?
he was. Yeah,
in what way?
It wasn't as
It's
like
not typical rap.
It's not typical rap. It's like he's like actually touching on his experience and like
I thought it was.
It's more. It's you can listen to it and like just go for a drive and like you don't. You're not trying to feel like too amp or whatever. It's just like it's different. Like
I thought it was normal for a Thugger album. Like I didn't get like a innovative vibe from it. Me personally.
No, it's a bit different
It's
compared to
different,
like what he usually does. Like it obviously Thug is like he always just does like different types of rap. But I feel like even like his beat selection and like the way he was even rapping and like everything was just like he experimented a lot with this project more than he usually does. And I feel like he feels that he's at a certain point of his career that he can just do whatever he wants.
Maybe I haven't heard that song. I've heard like 7 songs. So maybe I haven't heard. How long is the album?
I think it's like 20 songs?
Yeah, 20.
20? All right, I've heard like
what track
7.
am I? Last track I stopped at was Fifth Day Dead. And that
I haven't heard the whole thing.
That's track number 16. So I'm just before the Doja track song.
Doja track is okay.
Wait, were you skipping songs?
Yeah, I downloaded the ones that I thought were gonna be cool. Which is 1, 2,
I don't know. I can't
3,
do that,
4,
bro. If
5,
I'm listening to an
6,
album, I gotta
7,
listen to all of it,
7 songs.
and then I'll pick and choose what I like after. But
hey, do what you do, but I'm not a
that explains why you're going through albums so fast.
no.
This guy's like,
No.
this album's not good.
Because I'm not a Thugger fan, so
Okay.
I picked out the songs that I thought are with artists that I think I would like. So I listen to those, and then I'll go back and listen to the whole thing. For artists I like, I'll listen to the whole thing from the start to finish.
Even if I'm not a fan of the artist, I still take in the whole project straight. Just
It depends on what
and
it is.
that's kind of why like I always say like it takes me longer to digest my music.
Depends on
It's
what it is.
doesn't matter who it is. I always want to listen. First listen,
For me.
I have to listen to it all the way through just because like I want to. The way I look at albums is that I look as like a cohesive project, not just for singles.
Yeah, so for me, why it's different is I don't really get behind a lot of the mumble rap. Like I can't.
I said a mumble rap.
Well,
I can't-
I'm not just talking about just straight from mumble rap. I'm just
Like,
talking about just like music in general.
I can only listen to so much. Like even the song, the one with Nat Ruse, like I don't know who it was that came on the track, but that guy literally was incoherent. Like I couldn't understand what he was saying, and I was just like, what the fuck did he just say? Literally, he didn't put words together. I was like, okay, that just happened. This ruined the whole song for me.
Trying to catch your flow, bro.
I'm not trying to catch a local vibe.
Nah, bro.
Yo, I'm vibing on this
Don't
track, bro.
don't
It doesn't
like
have to make sense, but yo,
don't
vibing
like
to it.
hum. Like it was like he was goo and guying. Like I don't know what he was doing. Like he was like he was trying to make his own words. Like just hum or something.
Bro, that's a slam language, bro.
Bro, nah.
Slime still.
Nah. That's why I'm like, nah, I can't vibe with that type of, like it's just not me. It's not me, and it's not for everybody. That's all it is.
I feel that.
I feel you.
Before we wrap up, is there you want to give the listeners a look at 1-2?
A 1-2 about what?
1-2 like sign off.
Started watching you.
Well, no, not you, bro. I'm talking about him.
Oh,
I look at sign off.
Oh, I don't know who you were looking at. Your sunglasses on.
I was looking at him. My
I was
head.
supposed to know that.
My head's facing
You
him.
could be, your head is facing towards both of us. First of all,
I was looking at him.
your head is
Looking at me still. He's looking at me still.
Yo, honestly, you could be facing this way and your eyes could be on me. I don't know.
It's that glasses connection right there.
That's what it is, yo. But
Sure,
yo,
go
for
ahead.
my audience, yo, I know
Yeah.
we all going through some shit right now, but yo, keep it together, yo. And yeah, stay solid. Like the whole world is still trying to figure your whole self out. So don't
I
beat
like the
yourself up.
positive message you got going on there.
Yeah.
Exactly, yo.
Yeah, it's all about positive vibes.
Pay attention to the signs, yo. Listen to your intuition, and don't be like Jason, yo. Don't go against the grain. And
Yes, sir. Yo, when God is showing you that sign,
tickets. You get
And
tickets
get
if you
tickets.
go against the grain.
God is showing you that sign. Obey
yeah,
it, bro. Don't let it
love.
be too late. Yeah, man, that's all it is.
Speaking of love, Okay,
Oh.
that's for next time.
I was actually about to say that. Speaking of love,
Nah,
Don't
don't
do it,
ruin
this
it, 'cause-
character
nah,
from
nah,
Don't do
the
it. Don't
Netflix
do
I
it.
review.
haven't finished it. I haven't
Yo.
finished it.
That-
Take
that-
time.
I was just trying to sign off with a cliffhanger, so that people were like, "Oh, what is this guy's gonna say?"
Yeah,
But, you know,
yo, dog.
Hey,
Yo.
no,
no,
I haven't
chill,
finished
chill.
either, though. I haven't
Oh.
finished either.
I'm
I
only,
think
I'm
on
only,
shit.
I'm only on
What
like
episode you on?
episode 2 right now.
Oh, I'm deeper than you.
That's what I'm saying.
episode you on?
7.
7? Oh, we might be in the same place.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah,
seven.
I'm on episode
The
2,
play-
season 3.
The place I'm at is where she starts hallucinating her brother in the tub.
Oh
Fam.
damn, bro! What were you?
Was that too much?
That's too much, bro.
Yo, I was up to like 3 watching it, bro. This shit had me hooked.
Fam, you gotta let it
Nah.
breathe for a week until you can talk.
Hell
Yeah, you gotta let
nah.
it breathe. But, yo, it just dropped Friday.
Friday,
So what?
bro.
It dropped yesterday. From when we were recording, it
So
dropped
what?
yesterday.
So
Now,
what?
like, because I want
Yo,
everyone to think.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing because like I'm not even done it. But like, so
Like,
you know
I'll-
when, so
I'll-
you know
I'll
when
say
this guy
my-
kills it.
I'll say my 1-2
Mm.
when love off the neighbor.
Okay,
Love.
Oh, you okay? Well, no,
that's not
yeah,
spoiled.
it's
We've
not
all
spoiled,
we've all
no.
seen
that's
it.
like
We've
that's
all
like
seen
episode
it.
2,
We've all
Yeah.
seen it.
and it's in the trailer.
That is in the trailer.
Is
too.
it? I
Yeah,
never knew.
It's in the
Okay.
trailer.
All right.
But when she offed her,
Mm.
I was like, damn, love.
Damn.
And even when the
She
therapist,
bugging.
It's going too fast,
yo,
in my opinion.
when they're at the therapist, the
Mhm.
therapist like broke it down, and I was like, damn, because I'm like, I feel bad for Joe.
Yeah, they
I
can't say
low-key-
much. You can't say much.
I kind of wish.
No
she-
I don't feel
contact.
bad. For
I kind
Joe.
of wish she smashed the neighbor though, because she died anyway.
True.
You might as well have cheated. That's a fact. That's a fact. But like, yo, honestly, just watching it, I felt like Joe could be like, the guy who's playing that guy, like playing Joe, could be like a Batman villain, bro.
Yo,
Like
you
he's psychotic, B. I don't know.
Mhm.
He portrays it so well.
Yeah,
Like
you,
when I
you
watch,
know that
he be
guy's
the Riddler.
You know that guy's
Yeah.
executing his role so well when you hate him, bro.
yo,
I don't
I
even
hate
hate-
him, but
I don't
like I
even
kind
hate
of
him.
like, I think he does like dumb things, but I like the character still.
Like I understand his reaction, but like when he
Mhm.
kills, then I'm like, bro, you went too
Nah,
far.
bro. The way that the way they illustrate how the character is portraying himself in certain scenes. Like, remember that scene where he was in the in his car waiting for his neighbor
Oh, he was
to
beaten
be in the
up?
store? Dog.
That's
When
weird.
they did the flash, because
Mhm.
like they I knew he was fantasizing. When he did like
Yeah.
her calling, I was like, this not happening. And then they did like that flash scene of him beating up. I was like,
Yo, I was like, this guy's a mod for beating
Mod,
off in the
dog.
parking lot like that.
bruh.
Even from like the past seasons when he was just beating off in public, I was
Yo,
like,
Bro, that's
from
wild,
the first
because, like, yo,
season.
And I thought like when she
Go
I
ahead,
don't want to
what?
spoil it, bro.
Go ahead,
I don't
what?
wanna spoil it.
Nah,
when
say
she
it.
when she pull up and like just like book the man, it's like shit,
La,
like
la,
yo,
la,
that's so
la.
awkward.
I have to plug my ear so it doesn't ruin it for me.
Mm.
But yeah, sign off.
Yeah, Jason, sign us out.
Oh, we out for real, for real. All right.
Mhm.
Was there anything else I wanted to bring up? Nah, that's it. Anyways, it's the Man's of Mossin podcast. She already know what it is. It's your boy.